Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode. Or no, this is it's not the first episode. We did a session 0 on camera before when we did our session 0. So, hello and welcome to the first proper episode of our Dungeons and Dragons campaign, Return of the Azure Bonds. This will be an adaptation of the Curse of the Azure Bonds, Ruins of Adventure campaign from first edition D&D converted for 5e. I have been working very hard on this conversion for like a year and a half now, and I have gathered players that I am confident can actually get through it and not die a horrible, horrible death like my other players that played this in my home game. So let's hope that they don't die, but they probably will. Um, so welcome everybody. This will be our first episode of this campaign. I'm super excited for everybody to meet all of the characters, including the one that just got named an hour ago because one of the players just absolutely could not figure out a name. I won't point fingers, but he is a blue cat boy. Okay, we're gonna go over to the D&D table. Let everybody introduce themselves. Hello, everybody. The stream can hear you now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
How is everyone this evening?
Pretty good.
Good.
I got a character in time.
Yeah.
You know the usual.
I exist.
So welcome to Return of the Azure Bonds. The reason it is called Return of the Azure Bonds is because I had a party in a home game, and they died horribly because they ignored just the whole ass main quest, which was you'll see what it is later, but they straight up ignored it and then died a horrible death. So
Who would ignore a main quest?
Yeah, exactly. Who would ignore a main quest to save a dwarven princess for a fucking year? A solid year in real time.
I don't think we ignored it. I think it's that you literally gave us new shit to do every day.
That's fair.
And
The dwarven
I sent
princess...
envoys.
Oh, hold on. The dwarven princess can wait. We have to paint Mrs. Bucklebottom's fence.
No, it was we have to go kill a lich that's gonna destroy the world.
No, a dragon is attacking our castle.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's actually 3 dragons, because you were too strong.
Yeah, actually, that's 100% a thing that happened. Alrighty, so we're gonna let everybody introduce themselves and their characters. I will introduce myself first. My name is Belle. I am also known as ThePaladinBelle. If you're watching the stream, you already know that. But I play TTRPGs for a living. It's great, actually. This is my fucking dream job. Thank you. I want to go ahead and thank my players here and everybody else for facilitating me to live this fucking dream that I live. Thank you all. I am also going to introduce one of our players. This is Iris. Iris will be playing, let me double check the name, Rokara this evening, a samurai fighter. It's gonna be fucking great. Is a badass orc lady. Iris uses she, her, and so does Rokara. Up next, I'm gonna have we're gonna do some more introductions. I'm gonna pick on each of you, and then you can introduce yourselves. We're gonna start with Rugs.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rugged the Sauce. You can call me Rugs. You can find me everywhere. I can be found as Rugs. At Rugged Sauce is the usual user. Sorry, I made a game today, and I was very excited. I managed to steal the name Just Rugs. Still riding that high. Today, I will be playing Atlas, an elven bard.
Oh, we did go with bard, didn't we? That's fucking phenomenal. Thank you, Rugs. Up next, Valia. Wouldn't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, I am Valia. I am playing Rel, a full-blooded orc druid. She has pink hair.
Phenomenal. Robo, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, I'm Robotic Hurricane. You can call me Robotic or Hurricane. He, him, and currently dealing with random internet issues. So we'll see how long I stay here.
I totally
I am
understand.
playing. Yeah, I am currently playing the Rock Gnome Battlesmith Artificer, Blitzkrieg, He They.
Fantastic. Up next, Claire. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I am Claire. I go by she, they pronouns. I'm playing Aurora, who uses she, her, and is the tightest ball of nerves any of you will ever meet.
Phenomenal. Up next is Huffy. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Hera Darling today. She is a perfectly normal elf.
Phenomenal. And where can we find you outside of my table?
Twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/MissHuffy.
True.
Alrighty, so we kind of pan in after the events of last session. Who would like to give a recap of last session?
I can. Slightly skewed because I did arrive late last session, but from what I do recall, the rest of the party I believe had already met, and my character came with Jahira. After short introductions, we were to track down some more traitor knights of the Rose that had escaped. We found them, we killed them, and then somebody, I think, donated something or other, which activated a random encounter token. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope, you're right. It's a point redeem in my Twitch chat.
And so a specific type of beholder arrived, one of the variant cousins, and just completely on a whim, unprompted, my character approached and was like, "Hey, yeah, reality is 2 doors down," and it somehow worked.
Yeah. It was I can't remember what it was. But yeah, you got it to leave, and it went to Greyhawk.
It's the less scary version of a beholder.
No, it was a more scary version of Beholder.
No,
actually.
wasn't it a Death Tyrant?
No, it wasn't. A Death Tyrant would have been way worse. This was a So there's
A watcher, a gazer.
There's a version of the Beholder that is stronger than a standard Beholder that can plane shift and go to different realms. They're like void beholders, essentially. They have a special name. I can't
Void
remember
gazers?
what it is. Say again?
Void gazers, I think.
Yes, it was a void gazer. And so, yeah, I am. So you guys saved yourselves from a void gazer. Valia, if you wouldn't mind typing in chat for me, please, so that we can shout you out for in the Twitch chat, because I don't know how to spell your or how to do your Twitch thingy.
If I recall, gazers have a shit ton of teeth.
Yes, they absolutely do. They have a lot of teeth. So we
Does each tooth cast a different spell?
No, they do have eye stalks still. So here's how we're gonna do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down the line and ask you all what you did the night before, and kind of give you all a starting thing for like kind of explain to you how what happened to you when you wake up. So we're gonna go down the line, and we're gonna start with Huffy. What did Hera do the night before, the night after the battle that you basically what happened after the Battle of Neverwinter? Where is Hera Darling?
Are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
You had trailed off as if you were going to say more.
No, you're good.
Okay. She was at the Moon Mask, something like that.
Moonstone Mask.
The Moonstone Mask. That she was there, doing things.
She was in a brothel doing brothel things.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of fall asleep in the brothel after your brothel activities, and are kind of in one of the most comfortable fucking beds you've ever slept in. It's one of those things that it's like, oh, this is like a majestic fucking thing, and I am really like just so comfy, and you fall asleep and have just wonderful dreams, because that's kind of an effect of the Moonstone Mask, is that they basically make sure that that you have like pleasant dreams. There's an enchantment on the building, and you kind of fall asleep and drift into this blissful state of torpor. Claire, what was your character doing the night after the battle? Like, where does your character find themselves when they lay down to rest?
For one, they attempted to sneak away from their I think page is the right word.
Yep.
Attempted to sneak away from their page. Probably went to a church, begging for forgiveness for having to drink blood. Sobbing until she falls asleep in a pew.
Yeah, well, the church would have given you, so because of your like your class and kind of your occupation, you are given free lodgings in the church. So you have like a little, like the inn room in the first town in Skyrim. It's very bare bones, but it's like a comfy bed, and there's like a dresser you can keep your stuff in for the night. Or the period of time you're in Neverwinter. So you kind of fall asleep in a small but comfortable bed, where you kind of drift into, once again, a nice, soft sleep. You don't have the greatest of dreams, because like you were a bundle of nerves when you would sleep. But other than that, you you are able to kind of get sleep. Also, sorry for yawning into the microphone. I did not mean to.
It was adorable.
Thank you. Rugs, where is your character? What was his name again?
Atlas.
What is Atlas doing? The kind of, I know you weren't in Neverwinter. That's
Yeah. No, I was traveling with my circus.
mm-hmm. The Abacan
And,
magical circus. Yes.
Yep. And we decided to, hit the town.
Awesome. Pub crawl, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. So you get blackout drunk. I'm gonna go ahead and assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't remember falling asleep, but you're definitely asleep.
Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
Yeah, exactly. So you do you party and you pass out.
If it's a pub crawl here, I would have joined you.
Yeah. Up next, Iris. What is Rikara doing? When kind of the night after.
Probably like staying at an inn somewhere
There are
and working on witty one-liners to say in combat, because
phenomenal.
that just you got to put the work in off screen.
Yeah. So yeah, you could stay at one of the many inns in Neverwinter. Nice, comfy bed. A silver piece will get you a decent room with a queen size bed in it. And you kind of lay down to bed to like sleep that night, comfy, happy, probably well fed, and in a comfortable place. You drift off to
How much
sleep.
money do we have?
You should have, I believe, from your background, you should have like 10 gold pieces.
I thought we weren't doing background gold.
No, you like your background, if your background gives you gold, you have gold.
I got 15.
Okay, so you have 15 gold pieces. That's how much you start with.
How do I exchange that to silver pieces?
It's they'll give you change.
Is it 10 to 1?
Yeah, it's 10 to 1.
Okay.
And they kind of give you they'll give you change. So if you give them a gold piece, they'll give you back 9 silver. But yeah, you kind of get to drift to sleep, well fed, well protected, in a decently like secure building. Nice easy sleep time. Valia, what is your where does your character find themselves when going to sleep this evening?
So after the battle, Rel probably went to complain to her handler about being involved in something that's actually important.
Uh-huh.
Was probably offered somewhere to sleep, ran away, afraid that Jahira would harangue her again, and is probably sleeping in a tree somewhere.
Phenomenal. Afraid that Jahira will make them do more work.
The like she's got her monthly quota of named characters maxed out. She's like, nope, important people. I don't know. No, thank you.
Okay. Robo, where is Blitzkrieg sleeping this evening?
After everything that happened, Blitzkrieg goes back to their work tent that they were recruited from.
Yeah.
And Blitz takes off their armor to get it repaired using Entity as the good steel defender that it is. And that also doubles as a mobile forge. Make sure that he does everything correctly before getting ready for bed, even though he stays up a little bit longer than he wants repairing his equipment, because they worry about if they're going to have their reoccurring nightmare again.
Okay.
Before eventually giving in to sleep.
Roll a wisdom save to see if that reoccurring nightmare happens.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I wasn't planning on this.
First roll, let's go.
16.
Yeah, you are able to manage to avoid the reoccurring nightmare.
Amazing.
Okay, so each of you wake up in a room. It's a simple in-room with several beds kind of in each corner of the room. Some of you are on the top bunks of bunk beds, others are in the bottom bunks. Some of you have single beds. Each of you waken to a room you did not go to sleep in, with basically your right forearm burning as if it was just stabbed with 1,000 needles. As you kind of look down at it, you see a tattoo branded upon your skin, and if you check the handouts, there you should be able to see the Azure Bonds. These symbols, kind of tattooed onto your arm in bright blue sigils, all going from your wrist, right at where the hand meets the arm, all the way up to the elbow, the crook of the elbow. Each of these symbols represent a different thing. Most of you probably don't know what any of them mean. It is up to you to find, decipher, and potentially get these removed. For those of you, if any of you are human, they reek of magic.
Oh.
So for us non-human folk, it doesn't smell like magic?
Yeah, because humans in all of the settings that I use can smell magic.
Oh.
Certain holy magic smells like elderberry. Arcane magic smells like bleach.
What does this smell like?
Are you human?
Um. Uh. Down here.
If
Both.
if you were human,
Both my parents were human.
okay. Let me. So we kind of established that your both parents were human, but secret things that we've discussed privately that I don't want you to feel
So
like
I don't get this. I don't get the smell.
you do not get the smell because
Okay.
your character doesn't know it, but they're not human.
Fantastic.
But yeah, you and I will kind of pop the screen over to the battle map screen just so that the chat can see the Azure bonds. These symbols are the symbols that the party see on their forearm. There is a knife with flames around it, a set of 3 banded circles overlapping one another. There is the runic symbol for the letter Z in Elvish, a hand with a screaming mouth in the center, and what is supposed to be an eyeball at the bottom.
Okay, so we wake up with webdings tattooed.
Yep, pretty much. You look around the room and you are surrounded by people you have never met, or at least you specifically, Rugs. The rest of you recognize everyone else, except for an elf in the kind of sleeping in a single bed in the corner. This is a moon elf. It is moon elves are a rare sight in this day and age. They kind of keep to themselves, often living either in the Feywild or in the deep woods of the Moonsea Isles. But a good portion of them live here in Flan due to this being the place where the main temple of Sahanin Moonbow is, along with the Pool of Radiance. So you guys kind of recognize that there's a moon elf among you that you've never met, but the rest of everyone are your companions from the battle in Neverwinter and the subsequent investigation. You notice that your equipment and items are not on your person, and you have been kind of deposited in a kind of shitty-looking inn. The wood around you looks like it was made from like lumber pulled from dock ships. There's barnacles on the walls in places because they just couldn't get them off. The beds are comfortable though. The place is clean, and there is a small complimentary pitcher of water and a plate of charcuterie that's been set out as like a breakfast for you folks. What do you
Just as a quick specification, like pretty much the only thing that we have on each of us is just like clothing.
Common clothes.
Right? Common clothes. Okay.
Hold on, did we get robbed for all of our things?
You'll see. As far as your character
As far
knows,
as we know.
yes.
Okay. Is my person an elf?
No. You do not wake up in your elven form.
Gotcha.
So we
Okay.
don't recognize another person then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so
That
you
statement.
all also do not recognize. Do you want to describe Hera for us, Huffy?
Yeah, I'll do my best. She is essentially a blue, fluffy, tiger-faced tiefling who is sleeping so soundly, so comfortably, the world could not possibly be awry. And she is much bigger than Hera Darling normally looks,
Yeah.
minus the giant powers.
Yeah, minus the giant powers. So yeah, you guys awake to a tiefling with like blue fur, kind of like you know, I don't want to compare Marvel characters, but kind of like Beast from fucking the X-Men.
I was assuming more like Nightcrawler, but that's only because she's kind of scrawny. But that's more how her elf form looks. The scrawny part.
Yeah.
She is in fact ripped.
Yeah. That's kind of why I compared you to Beast, because Beast is a
Yeah.
fucking jacked.
Beast with stripes and horns and tits.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm into it.
The first thing that Blitzkrieg is gonna do, look for Entity.
Entity is not in the room. Entity is kind of nowhere to be seen.
Oh, he's just start darting around the room. I've learned my lesson from last session. He whistles to try to call him and then wait.
Nothing. You get no response.
He's just gonna start looking around.
Okay.
Then.
Cool. So Rel is gonna get up from her bed. She doesn't. Being someone from the woods, she doesn't really sleep with clothes on. So.
All right.
Probably just straight up naked and just like looking around, very depressed. Like, fuck.
Yeah. Rel. So Rel, what you do notice is that you were given clothes. They're like the if you've ever played an Elder Scrolls game, the like starter threadbare clothes that you start in every prison in all of Elder Scrolls.
Oh jeez, yeah, that's immediately coming off. That's...
It's like just stripping in front of everyone.
Yeah, she like.
Are we getting started?
Looks it up and just like, what the fuck is this? Just tears it off and throws it to the side.
Okay, cool.
Atlas takes his off too.
All right.
Oh.
Cool.
Character is covering her
He's
eyes.
just misreading the situation.
Yep. Phenomenal.
Rel's happier now.
Okay, cool. Again, your forearms sting like a motherfucker. That is one thing I will point out, is that all of you wake up and your forearms are stinging like a bitch.
This is not the first time I've woken up in a room full of strangers.
Woke up with a strange
is
tattoo.
the first time I've woken up in a room full of strangers, each in their own bed.
Yep.
Not $1 in my pocket, and it kind of looks just like you.
Are you a?
There.
He's gonna look at the tattoo and just be real upset.
Does it hurt more than other tattoos that Rel has?
This is definitely
okay.
This is definitely like something that fucking like normally tattoo only hurts like for a second when you're getting it. This stings. Like can't use bee imagery. Like it's
like a tattoo.
Well, no, this is worse.
Like a burn?
Like a bad
like
tattoo.
A burn. Like a burn, exactly. It's a like a 3rd degree burn. It's a very painful fucking experience. And they, as you all awaken and kind of begin to get out of your beds and things, they all begin to glow in unison.
I think the minute Hera wakes up and realizes she's not an elf, we'll just kind of pull the sheets over herself, cast disguise elf, and will emerge fully dressed in her regular attire. I'm glad you appreciate that. I think those rugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Rel
I
does
got
notice
it, but I
she's
didn't
busy
know if
checking
it was
out
just
the
my
elf.
connection.
Valia and Robo, you talked at the same time, so we're gonna have you guys say that again, one at a time. Valia, you start.
Okay, I was gonna say Rel does not notice at all. She's checking out the elf that just stripped as well.
Phenomenal. So you're checking out Ruggs' character.
Yeah, Ruggs, how tall is your character?
Not a big guy. I was gonna branch out, and then Belle talked me into playing another twink.
Phenomenal.
So, Rel is full-blooded orc, 6'5", just like kind of looking down, like
muscle mommy.
Not really muscly. She's not strong, but she's definitely fit.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, Atlas is a little taller than my other case. He's 5'10".
Phenomenal.
That's right. He wears heeled boots to make him 6 foot.
5'10" is pretty short. I understand.
It would be from somebody who is naturally 6 foot tall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you from down there.
Listen, there's a reason. There's a reason my PNG is a halfling. Yeah. So you guys kind of wake up with this burning tattoo embedded in your skin, and it begins to glow. And I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
Right.
Again.
Yes.
Oh.
What am I talking about? I nailed it.
Come on. No. Oh, never mind. Fuck yeah.
We're just
Okay.
busy being horny.
So, Blitz, Valia, why are you rolling an advantage? That's my question.
Did that advantage?
Yeah, that was advantage. But I'm gonna take.
I
the
have
10.
no idea. Just click the thing.
Yeah, the 10. There should be a toggle at the top of your sheet that says advantage normal. Yeah, you gotta click normal.
Oh, whoopsies.
You're okay. So Blitz, 1 second. Rel and Rikara, you all feel this deep, like something is calling you. It's almost like a song that, in your mind, kind of something clicks that says that you are here for a purpose. And essentially you are able to, you're kind of, you ascertain that these bonds are there to guide you to your life's true purpose, is what the voice says. You hear, this is kind of what the voice says. My darling new servant, thank you for your cooperation. You will be guided to a new purpose, my purpose, and together we shall do great things. And then I need you to roll me another save, specifically your character, Blitz, Rel, and Rorka, or Rokara.
Do we all hear that, or just the people that bummed the
Just
save?
the people that failed.
Gotcha.
Wisdom again?
Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So Blitz, you are compelled to attack the nearest person in the room. You
Amazing.
who wants to be the closest person to Blitz? Who do we think?
Are
has
we
the-
armored?
No, you are all
No.
just regular ass.
Not
Wow.
I.
I'll take a hit.
Okay.
If Ruggs is close, then I would also be close if you want to do a 50-50 because I walked over to
yeah.
I'll do a
with
50-50.
with the little elf twink.
Yeah, let me
I'll
roll.
do a 50-70.
Odds and evens.
I'm just gonna roll a d2. You're attacking Rel. Roll me an unarmed strike.
I will shield my
Understood.
little elf twink with my body.
I don't. That's just a strength modifier, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 2. So you attack this big fuck off elf, or this big fuck off orc.
The two naked people.
Yeah, you are trying to punch this naked woman, and you are a rock gnome. You're a very small
Mhm.
person trying to attack a very large person.
3'7".
Say again?
I was just saying 3'7".
Yeah, exactly. Trying to attack someone who's 6'5".
I'm down now. I
So
can share.
So Rel, what is your reaction when you see one thing that you notice, because I believe Rel's passive perception is pretty fucking good. Let me double check.
It's 14.
Yeah, you have a pretty decent passive perception. Looking at him, you see his eyes are glowing the same blue color as the azure bonds on your arm. And you could probably discern, because you're a relatively wise person, that the bonds are probably making this gnome try to punch you. However, you're getting punched in the fucking shin. Because what I'm gonna say is that it makes purchase, but because you're beefy, it doesn't do much.
Like, basically, I'm picturing Rel has like saw the flash of violence, embraced this little elf, and is like pushing back Blitz with her foot. She's like, no.
Am I still compelled to attack, or just the once?
No, you attack, and then everything kind of blanks out, and then you blink, and you're back to normal.
I look down, and he's like, no, that's not good. That's coming off. And you just see he just pulls off his entire right arm, as you see a mechanical prosthetic arm, and he just goes back to what he was doing, as if nothing happened.
Phenomenal. So you all are in this inn room. You're together in this room. What do? Are you guys going to start talking? Or are you kind of individually just exiting the room?
Don't worry.
Are there any
Say again? Huffy?
I was gonna say, are there any storage containers or drawers or cabinets?
There is a single dresser in the room, some bedside tables, a small eating table with charcuterie and things on it, a pitcher of wine and a pitcher of water kind of sitting on the table with individual glasses and plates for you guys.
I think in order she checks the bedside table closest to her bed, and then the wardrobe.
They are both. They have regular, kind of the threadbare clothes that Rel was wearing in them. They have there's a single dagger inside one of the drawers, but that's all you see.
Drat.
Is there a single dagger in all the drawers?
Nope, just in the one.
Dang.
Blitz is just immediately probably leaving the room with one arm.
Okay.
And holding the other one. He's looking for Entity and his stuff.
Okay. So we're gonna kind of focus on the people in the room first, and then we'll get to
That's all right.
Blitz.
No worries. We can just say that this is what's happening as he's looking.
Yeah, basically. So, what about the rest of you?
Wine.
Okay, yeah, you kind of go over, get the wine. There's
I was probably drugged last night, but like I said, wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. So I'm gonna pour myself a glass. Anybody else want one?
I'll watch you drink it and then take one.
All right. I'm
Uh,
gonna pour some glasses and then casually stroll over toward that dagger.
yeah, it is just a simple dagger.
Mhm.
It's kind of it's a stiletto style dagger, double-edged, beautiful ivory handle, a what appears to be a steel guard with a ring guard on the outer part of the cross guard, and this is a parrying dagger. It's meant to kind of block and then also shank people.
Was this in my drawer?
This was in the drawer.
Or the one
nearest-
closest?
Yeah, this was in the drawer nearest to you.
Okay. Then she's probably holding it. She's not going to be bothered if you come check it out.
Yeah, if you're holding it, I'll probably just look at it from where the wine is.
Only until I find something for myself, because this is not my weapon of choice by any means, but I also don't trust after what just happened to that one that just left. Was it the one that just left, or was it someone
Yeah, it
else
was
that,
the one that
that
just
got all?
left.
That's fair.
Then yeah.
That's fair.
At least until I know that we're not going to get hypnotized again.
In the when you drink the wine, it's fine. It's regular ass wine. It's not poisoned. It's not, there's no nefariousness to this tasty drink. It does taste like the Waterdavian grapes, which is the kind of equivalent in this world to Concord grapes. The
Okay.
very sweet, the taste that artificial grape is trying to replicate.
He's okay. I have a spell
Mm-hmm.
that I think might be useful, but it might be too useful.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a message real quick.
Okay. Go right ahead.
So, while Atlas is doing that, Rel has gotten herself a glass as well. I'm assuming there's multiple glasses.
Yeah, there are multiple glasses.
So I'm picturing Rel kind of standing behind this little elf twink, leaning over him, just being like, "What's up?"
Oh, fantastic. He is sorry. Just got the DM back. He's probably like humming a tune, noticing the interest from the orc, and he is totally into it. I should have a show in town if you're interested later. Former.
Do you even know what town we're near?
I would assume wherever I last was.
Last you knew, you were in Melvant, the capital of the Moonsea Isles.
The air doesn't feel like Neverwinter, thank fucking God.
Is there a window?
Yeah, there's a window.
Okay. Do I notice that I am completely in the wrong spot?
So, looking out of the window, you see like the ocean, which Melvant is landlocked. You see the Moonsea, which is this beautiful, like, looking out at the Moonsea is like looking into the night sky. It shimmers with like what look like stars under the water. They're jellyfish, but they like make a beautiful like star-like appearance in this like dark blue water.
Okay. I take it back. I have no idea where we are. And that makes me nervous.
You're from the Moonsea Isles, I believe, correct?
I guess.
I don't remember where we kind of. Well, I mean, the Moon
We
Elves
didn't.
kind of. The Moon Elves kind of live in this area because it's got.
Where
the
would that
Temple of
circus
Sani.
usually be?
The circus travels, so
Yeah.
it does a tour around the entirety of the Moonsea Isles. Usually they do a big show in Zenthal Keep, but it was recently flattened.
It's the big show.
God damn it.
I guess here. I fucking got
yeah,
you, didn't I?
So you always get me with a good wrestling reference. You as a person, you've toured the Moonsea Isles before. The shitty conditions of the inn, the closeness to the Moonsea, and you as a moon elf can feel almost feel the presence of Sani Moonbow in this city. You're in the city of Flan. Tiny little city on the edge of the coast of the Moonsea Isles, home to the Temple of Sani Moonbow and the Pool of Radiance.
Gotcha. So, I'm still under the assumption that I'm here with my troop then.
Yes.
Fantastic. Don't know when we moved here, but we're in Flan, is it?
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Okay.
So, to those who were fighting with Rel yesterday and how pissed off and sour she was, she's acting fucking completely different now. Like, she's clearly super into this elf and is like doing that, like playing with her hair and everything and like listening to him and shit.
I love this. The only concern, the tattoos are concerning. And I realized I can't actually cast the spell because I do not have the components for it.
Yep, your components
Jesus.
are missing.
Those are expensive.
I think actually, Hera will check out the fact that her tattoo does not get covered by her illusion, from what I understand.
So what happens is you have in your standard form without the illusion, it's like branded into your fur. In the illusion, it looks like just a regular tattoo, like everybody else's. Because you look like a regular elf in the illusion, so it just kind of looks like it's on your forearm, like it was tattooed there.
Needless to say, it's magic.
Yeah, it is magical in nature.
Yeah.
And they can turn us into murder monsters.
Maybe.
It's at
So,
least
at the very least,
based off of you getting punched by the little
No,
person.
yes.
Any more of that wine left?
Yeah.
So what brings you
into
into town?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some wine.
Yeah, so that is a good question from Ruggs. Atlas kind of asks everybody what brings y'all into town.
Into Flat.
Yes.
I woke up here.
Same. And I am
We were in
very happy
Neverwinter
about it
for the
now.
most part.
Corca Larson.
I believe most of us were in Neverwinter.
Yeah.
That is not close.
Yeah, no, it is nowhere near close to here. Like this,
I'm assuming it's much warmer here.
thousands. No, yeah, it is. It is warm, much warmer.
Thank
This is like not quite tropical, but it's like
Temperate?
like yeah, it's a temperate climate. It's like the mid-south. If
Someone
anybody's
who
kind
grew up on a volcano, it's great.
Yeah, this is great. This is fucking phenomenal for you.
So it's 2 orcs, a normal elf, and a Dampier?
And a rock gnome that just
And a
dipped.
rock
I'm a
gnome
half elf.
wandered
I'm a half
off.
orc.
One of us is half orc.
Okay.
Yep, it's a half orc, a full orc. What appears to be just a regular ass human. You don't quite know that they are a Dampier until they start talking. And then a rock gnome that dipped the fuck out.
I also forgot to mention for Ruggs, because Ruggs wasn't here. There's like petrified skin around the left eye, and there's a gemstone in his left eye in the rock gnome that left.
Got it.
But yeah, you guys kind of wake up.
Such a discerning eye, that rock gnome.
Yeah. So you guys kind of wake. You guys are getting wine and kind of chatting about how you got here. So, Claire, what's your character doing?
She covered her eyes when the two people started tripping and tried to just kind of blindly get her way out.
Okay. So you are also exiting the room with the rock gnome, and you guys are able to kind of get out into the hallway, and so you're in this standard inn. Bartender, the bar room is kind of empty because it is early morning. Excuse me.
Bless you.
So you are in this like bar room. There is a barkeep kind of behind the bar, kind of cleaning out glasses and things. It's this elderly human gentleman, little looks a little older than like 45, 50. And he kind of sees you, and he'll wave his hand and goes, "Hail, how are you folks feeling? You've been unconscious for about a week."
Is this just for the rock gnome that just left, or is this for all of us?
So Claire and Robo's characters both exit the room. So he is hailing down the two of you. So he is kind of begin talking to you. What do you say back to this he's an elderly human gentleman?
Do you know where our stuff is?
Yes. Your friends that dropped you off kind of gave me your things.
Where are they?
They're in my storage area over in the back of the inn.
Okay, and he just starts walking.
Okay. What about your character, Claire?
She's just going to follow and get her stuff.
Okay. So you're able to head back into the back area of the tavern. There's this small storage room. Inside are kind of on armor stands or your sets of armor and your weapons, and in a massive cage is Entity.
I get my stuff, and in my stuff, I get my thieves' tools.
There's a key kind of
okay.
There's a key hanging on the wall next to it.
It's like a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll use that.
Yeah, you unlock it and kind of Entity comes out. It looks like whoever locked Entity up was able to like hold Monster on them and just shove them into this cage. And so you're able to retrieve at least your items for the time being.
Judging by your reaction, I should be the one to go back in the room and let them know where their stuff is, so you don't have to see the others.
She just gives a thumbs up and waits for you to leave to get dressed.
He does so, and he takes Entity with him.
Okay, yeah, you are able to. Claire, you are left in the room alone to kind of get your equipment ready and ready yourself for kind of what's to come next.
Is there a mirror in the room?
Yeah, there is a kind of a small vanity with a kind of half body mirror that would show you from kind of like the waist up.
Is her makeup gone?
Yes.
Unacceptable.
Just use illusions. It's better than makeup.
Yeah, Rel doesn't know that kind of magic.
Do you state that out loud
Which?
about the not having the unacceptable, clearly missing makeup?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me see.
She's like, hopefully they have cheap. Is the makeup here affordable? She's trying to sound very cute and is not great at it.
Ruggs, your character would know. Your character would know that there are some places where you can get like cheap, not cheap, like, but it is affordable.
Cheap.
It is affordable makeup, kind of like off-brand stuff.
If the circus is in town,
Yeah,
I have some stuff
yeah, that is also
that I would be more than willing to share.
Do I have my earrings on?
Yes, your earrings are still there.
Oh, that's good. So she's gonna like take Atlas's arm and like hold it as like, just right in between the breasts and be like, I'd love for you to show me.
Yeah. So you're able to do that, and if as this happens, this would be the point where Blitz and Entity enter the room.
So Atlas sees what can only be described as some sort of really terrifying chimeric construct with a giant, with a full-sized anvil at the end of what looks like a chain tail.
That's new.
This is my defender. I also found our stuff. It's in the back. Sorry for trying to hit you. I probably should have said something afterwards. I needed to get my stuff.
It's okay. I understand being jealous of the elf boy.
Why would I be jealous?
You shut the fuck up.
Wow.
He just looks at you like he just doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, honestly, she probably swore at him in like Orcish.
Yeah, you probably. What languages do you speak, Robo?
Not Orcish.
Yeah, so you have no idea what she said to you. It just sounded guttural. Is definitely
I'm angry.
yeah.
Are you trying to communicate with entity?
Why would I want to communicate with that fucking monster?
He's not a monster.
It's doing a great impression of one.
Makes people less likely to try to steal my shit I make.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. Good work.
Smart.
Speaking of, when you all gather your things, if you have anything that needs repairs, with any types of tools, I might be able to fix most of them if any need repairs.
I don't think we have any. Do we have what damage on our weapons and stuff?
Not as of right now. Most of the time with weapon damage, that usually comes with like natural ones at my table.
Mhm.
Critical failures
Okay.
can damage your weapons, but it's.
But besides
rare.
that, we're all kind of geared up now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, essentially, it's just a flavor thing he
Um,
does because he's a blacksmith
And
and an artisan. He knows how to use a lot of tools. Speaking of, where are we?
that's a good question.
Well, the pretty boy says that we're in, what was it?
Plan.
Flan.
I don't think I've been here.
Well, definitely not.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I've been here.
I don't think so.
And you
I've
said
been
you guys were
adventuring, but this is
Neverwinter.
quite an adventure.
What did you say, Rex?
And you guys said you were in Neverwinter?
Yes, unfortunately. But I do have to say the view here is much better. She's saying, shamelessly looking into his eyes.
Phenomenal.
Is there
He's
something on his
Prolonged eye contact.
He's fully like 100% invested in this orc, but also like trying not to be rude to the weird monster.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the other people still in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Rel is not paying any attention to them at all.
Ricardo's just gonna sigh and let out a, "My mom's so gonna kill me when she hears that I've been kidnapped."
Is your mom the orc or the human?
Oh no. She's way far away.
Yeah, but I think what Rel was asking is your mom the half with the half of you that was orc, or the other half? So here's the other thing that I do with half orcs. You do not have to be the spawn of an orc and a human. You could be the spawn of an orc and any other race aside from Goliath, because
I didn't know
Goliaths are
that.
already half orcs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, you can just still be like part of your parent. One parent was an orc, one parent was a human, just for ease. But just for future reference, that does not have to be the case.
She's even more interested in the elf now.
phenomenal. But
If
yeah,
there's something on his face, you're looking at him a long time.
Hey, could you do me a favor and fuck off?
God.
goodness.
I see no reason for this hostility. He just shrugs and walks out. Wisdom of 9. Let's go.
So only Iris would be able to understand this, but she starts complaining in Orcish about being cock-blocked.
Phenomenal.
Oh, I'm definitely
okay.
laughing.
I was gonna ask you, actually, Belle, one quick question.
Yes.
I know Common and Elvish.
Uh-huh.
Would there be a D&D equivalent to Carney?
So I would say that this is it's basically a variant of Common.
Like a thieves' cant type
yeah,
deal?
kind of like a thieves' cant. That I would say probably like if you have the entertainer background, which I think you do.
100%.
That you probably kind of have that just as a thing, and it's basically just, pardon me, Carney. And I know what you mean because part of my family were Carnies. So
I was like, I don't want to say it as a like as an insult or anything, but like legitimately,
they have their own language.
it is a
Yeah.
thing.
No, that's not
Yeah.
that's not an insult. They people who work for carnivals consistently, like traveling carnivals, have their own fucking language. So yeah, no, I totally understand what you mean because my grandmother used to speak that way. That was like I used to be able to speak Carney.
And then he took an arrow to the knee.
No, it's just my grandmother stopped traveling with the carnival.
That'll do it.
Carnivals seem like real fun. I gotta go to one.
They really are.
They really are.
But yeah, Rugs, what's up?
Just glancing over at the elf in the room and the half orc.
Hmm?
Like,
Are we in the
what's
room?
up? I would assume.
I don't know. I had assumed you were in, and I don't know. There's our stuff. Did we get told about that or no?
Yes.
Yeah, fucking
Blitz.
Blitz told you that your stuff was in the back room.
Ah, excellent. Sorry about that. I got misunderstood where people were.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
Ricardo was still
Blitz went
fully just
down, and then Blitz came
kicking
back
off the
up to
board.
tell us.
yeah. Blitz and Aurora both kind of headed out of the room after kind of two of the party members began to strip. And
Well, he was doing that before people did that. He
yeah,
was just
yeah.
like, need my stuff
I was
now.
saying Aurora. I was more specifically like talking about Aurora. Aurora kind of exited the room because of that. Blitz exited the room to kind of find Entity and your stuff, because that's kind of the motivation at that point. And you're able to like to kind of look around and see kind of where everything is. You get a lay of the land, and if you guys would like, you can exit the room. There is a food platter on the table if anybody was like breakfast wise. And Aurora and Blitz were also told by the innkeeper, you guys have been here for a week unconscious. I don't know if Aurora or Blitz had like a reaction to that, but you were told that you were basically unconscious for a solid week.
I mean, Aurora's only real question would be if was she fed in her sleep, or is she like in a hunger?
So I will say, we'll pan over to you in the like storage room. You get this like as you're getting your stuff, it kind of hits you that like that feeling, that pulse of that pang of hunger. You haven't fed in a solid week, and if you,
I think that means I just take 7 levels of exhaustion.
7 levels of exhaustion would kill you.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
why
it's per day.
last time I looked, it was per day. You don't feed.
Hot
Uh,
damn.
so the way the Azure Bonds work is they don't let you die that way.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say like even regular vampires can spread it out.
yeah, but essentially, no, you're not gonna take the 7 levels of exhaustion. I would
Okay.
not just immediately kill your character. That's not the purpose of this. So you, as you're kind of getting your armor and things on, you hear kind of the door open behind you. And almost stumbling into the room is a tall, silver dragonborn, and she's just kind of very groggy, puts her hand over her head, her snout, and looks around and smiles as she sees you. This is your page Ultea, who will just kind of groan and go, "Oh, good. It seems that I am not far from you. Good morning, Lady Aurora."
So my question is, would you say she's starving enough to where she would just lunge at the first person she sees, or
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
okay?
Amazing.
It's a nat 1. Ooh.
I did not mean
Yes.
to roll
Oh,
that.
you
with-
hungry.
I did not mean to roll that at disadvantage, but either way,
fine.
it was an 8.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, no, you absolutely lunge for this dragonborn.
Okay, then I guess she lunges while making loud snarling noises.
Okay, so what I'm gonna need you to do is roll an athletics check to see if you can grab this this dragonborn by and grapple them to bite. And then
Well,
she will
that's-
also make an athletics check. Yeah, you are able to grab her and make a. You should have a bite attack in your thing.
Does a 14 hit?
No, without her armor, yes, it does. That is her exact AC. So you bite
Why
into
doesn't she
her,
have armor?
because like you, she was kidnapped and like she was just put into a different room. So you bite into her neck and are able to kind of feed. She's going to make another strength save to try and get you the fuck off of her. Roll me
Does Blitz
contested.
hear this, or is he already outside?
You're that's up to you, sweetheart.
I mean, they can probably hear the snarling and the
Yeah,
scuffling,
yeah,
to be
I
honest.
would say probably, yeah.
Okay, so I'm
well,
about to
see
go
what that
outside when I
is.
hear this.
Keeping a hold of the elf.
But yeah, so you get the you feed and you're starting to feel a little better and you feel her kind of trying to push you off. And she is able to like shove you back against a wall and just be like, "You could have asked."
Is she still snarling? Because I don't think she was able to feed that much.
No, she was able to get a good bit. She wasn't you had a good grip before thing. So roll damage and that's how much health you would have healed. Just click the word bite on that little thing. Yeah, you get a good bit, a good chunk of fucking blood. Cuz out of a 1d6 you did +4, you did 8 damage. And so she's kind of will push you backwards, shake it off, and go, "My lady, the next time you do that, and don't ask, I will cast Turn Undead against you."
She just kind of like slowly blinks. She's like, huh? What?
And she'll kind of
Blitz is
sigh and go, "Bloodlust again?"
She just hides behind her shield.
Yeah, your page will just kind of gently like pet your head and go, "I need to go clean this wound. You should find your party members."
She just like shakily says, "I'm sorry, I was unconscious for a week."
I understand, as was I, apparently. I didn't know how long it was. How did you discover this?
Points at the man outside the door.
She will nod and go, we should gather whoever else was captured, see if they also have these marks. She'll show you, kind of burned into her scales, the same mark you have. See if anyone else has the marks, and kind of discuss with them what to do next. Don't you think?
They're in that room over there getting naked.
Well, it's probably because they don't have their equipment.
No, they're She makes a hand gesture.
Yeah.
One finger going into the hand.
Yep. And she just kind of goes,
Well, Brell's fucking trying.
maybe. That is, I know you as, you are shy.
If they walk into the room, they will 100% walk in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if everybody but Atlas leaves and Atlas is down, Rel is going to town.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, is that why you were looking at me? Is that you wanted me to leave it?
No, it was. Are you in?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
Like, are you joining?
it was an invitation.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, fuck it.
Okay, yeah, y'all spend about an hour doing that. We'll kind of fade to black that scene.
Yeah.
Rel's really greedy.
Shortly after the scuffle, Blitz would head back, poke his head into the back room to see what was happening.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, how soon after you hear the scuffle do you check in?
He would probably after you said that you like squatted down and it was kind of like shaking behind your shield, right?
Yeah, like the
probably
blood.
Shortly after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still blood on her mouth. There's some blood on the floor. Blood on this woman's neck.
Did you cut yourself?
No. It was an unfortunate circumstance, and that's all we need to say about it. And she will touch her neck and cast Cure Wounds, and it just disappears. As if the wound was never there.
Neither of you are clumsy, are you?
No, we will be. We are not. Isn't that right, my lady? And she'll kind of gesture down to Aurora.
The shaky woman holding up a shield says, "Yes."
How different is Aurora's composure from when Aurora was with Blitz when they first found the room? Like how much of a difference is it?
I mean, she's always very shaky. It's just she's shaking even more right now because she's A, feels bad, and B, is embarrassed.
I see. But she was still shaky when they were just walking. She just wasn't talking.
Yeah, she's very shy and timid.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, as a person, that's just kind of Aurora's default.
I motion for Entity to wait outside the building because Blitz knows that Aurora doesn't like Entity.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You can place Entity outside for now anyway.
Yeah.
Because most people are not going to react well to the way Entity looks. He does in fact look like a giant metal monster.
People are just cowards.
If Rikara sees him before he's outside, Rikara's going to give him a couple head pats.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
He's just a dog.
What is Rikara doing? Is my question. Like, I'm
Eating.
assuming you left the room while the fade to black scene happened.
Oh,
or
and straight to where the food is.
yeah. So
Rel would have told her in Orcish, like, "You get the fuck out of here."
Uh, yeah, you exit the room, kind of going toward the smell of food because there is like the smell of breakfast foods being cooked. It is like 7 a.m. in the morning. The sun just rose. No one is in this bar room other than the barkeep. But you can smell like eggs and fresh toast being made and
Yeah.
basic breakfast foods. And you're able to kind of sit down at the bar if you would like, where the
Yes.
barkeep, because this is like, if you've ever been to a Waffle House, it's like the
I've
barkeep is cooking just behind the bar. There's no separate kitchen room. It's like just everything's right there.
Oh, hibachi. How
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah, exactly. So he's cooking just right in front of you, and he kind of turns around and he hands you a small menu, and it's basically just got like eggs, bacon, hash browns, that kind of deal on it. He goes, "What can I get for you?"
Do I know how long I've been out?
You
Or
do
do I
not.
just know?
You just know you were unconscious.
And I'm hungry as fuck
Yeah,
now.
you're all fucking hungry as hell.
Okay, I'll go. Can I get one of everything?
He nods and he goes, "How many of the pancakes do you want? Because it comes in a stack, 3, 5, or 10."
We'll start with the 5.
Okay. And he'll turn and he'll start cooking. And he looks kind of, as he's cooking, he'll kind of make casual conversation. He goes, "So you and your crew were real sleepy there for a while. We had to put the Dragonborn in a separate room because there weren't quite enough beds in that one. Where y'all coming from? Yeah, your friends in the red robes brought you in about a week ago, and you guys just haven't come out of that room since."
Well, believe it or not,
They did.
we're coming from Netherwinter.
Yeah, he nods and he goes, That is a real far away city. That would explain why you were so tired, I guess. The long journey. Your friends in the robes paid for the rooms and for board, some food, during your stay here. And he'll kind of flash like a platinum piece. And he goes, "So feel free to eat your fill and kind of have fun."
Oh, I intend to.
Rel definitely is.
I'm gonna sit there and like stare at the food as it's cooking. I'm very hungry.
Yeah, and he'll kind of set this massive meal down on your on the thing, and smile and go, "Here you go. Eat as much as you'd like."
And I'm gonna say thanks for the food,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start demolishing it.
Yeah, absolutely. You just begin to fucking slam this food back.
Well, that's basic rule of adventuring.
Yeah.
You want to do stuff. You gotta have energy.
Yeah, exactly. You
Gotta have energy. You need food.
Yeah, exactly. So you see kind of everyone. You see Blitz kind of leading entity outside. You see Aurora and her Dragonborn companion are speaking in the in like the back room where all the gear is, but you are slamming this fucking food back, and you don't give a care in the world to anything other than this fucking feast this man has made you. There's like a massive platter of like smothered hash browns that have like onions and like green peppers chopped into them. You've got like biscuits and gravy with like the white pepper gravy over it. You've got sausage links, bacon, all kinds of different like breakfast foods, and you even get like this haunch of like bison meat on the bone, like Fred
Oh my
Flintstone
God.
style. And you can kind of eat that, and there's like a small rack of like ribs cooked in like a dry rub that he was smoking.
Ribs?
Yeah, it's a massive feast
Jesus.
of food.
Oh. I could die right now and it'd be worth it.
Hold on, y'all. I know we're having a great time over here, but I smell rib.
Also, biscuits and gravy for breakfast? Is
Yeah,
that a thing?
yeah, absolutely. That's biscuits and gravy is a breakfast
This is
food.
breakfast food.
Yeah, that is a breakfast food.
I've never heard of.
I'll be back 1 second.
That's another thing. Another time.
Yeah.
Beans are also a breakfast food.
Yes, beans are in fact like baked beans were made as a breakfast food.
The British are infesting the chat.
Yeah.
Built like a baked bean.
But yeah, so
Baked bean.
so you kind of are able to do that, and yeah, the the smell of food fills the inn as you guys finish up in the room, and if you would like to exit, you can. If not, you can kind of get to know one another. Those that stayed in the room.
Well, we certainly got to know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say, the illusion is merely visual, so you can still feel fur.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gotta be wild.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so you guys
Besides that, she definitely does want her stuff, and she's gonna go get
I'm
that.
back.
welcome back. But yeah,
Welcome
Hera,
back.
Hera, you can go in and see kind of the dragonborn companion of Aurora, kind of comforting Aurora after what appears to have been an incident. There's blood on the floor, blood on Aurora's mouth. Aurora, what are you doing as you kind of see Hera enter the room?
Hera.
Still shaking. Still feels like shit.
Yeah, I get that. But do you think she'd like get up and kind of talk about it? Or go ahead.
I don't know if she'd say anything to Hera just unprompted.
Yeah, Hera, what about you? What are you? How's your reaction to this scene?
So you know how if you ever go into a room and you need something from that room, but someone's sitting in there crying in that room, and you're trying not to like cause a scene by being there.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like awkwardly scooting around them to go get your stuff and like try not
Just need
to
to
make any noise. Yeah,
real
just
quick.
gotta, yeah, just gotta, yeah.
Roll
Just,
stealth.
I assume I don't have advantage because I'm not yet wearing my armor, or
No.
disadvantage. I mean,
No, you don't have disadvantage right now.
oof, yeah.
Yeah, no, Aurora, you do kind of see Hera kind of awkwardly scooch through the room to grab her stuff.
She just.
Also,
she
sorry
just...
for coughing on the mic.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Aurora just kind of like slowly looks over from Ultea. Am I? Hold on. How do you pronounce it
Ultea.
again?
Ultea.
Ultea. She just looks over from Ultea, just kind of slowly looks over towards Hera and blinks.
Smiles. Hi. You doing okay? Like trying to give the guise of trying to be comforting, except however she just wants her stuff. So she's also definitely still scooting over to her bag and like getting her gear. Doing okay? Anything I can help with?
Just the slow head shake.
Okay. I think there's food out there if you have the funds for it. Not that, yeah, that's probably, bad timing. Bye. She's gonna, like, she's not even gonna, like, don her armor in here. She's gonna take her shit and go back to the room to go don her armor.
Wait, important question. Was she still nude that entire time?
She's in illusions, so if she woke up naked, you wouldn't be able to tell that she's still naked.
I was more or less just asking if the body was clothed. or at least looked as if it was clothed.
No, the
It
illusion.
appears close. Oh,
Yeah, the illusion does look clothed. My brain. I don't know why "no" was the first word of that sentence, but yeah,
yeah, that's why I was surprised. I was like, oh, I guess I'm you doing my illusions poorly today.
No. You're good.
Excellent. Yeah, very much appears clothed. It's essentially just fancy pants merchant gear. It doesn't even like she is the same look she gives even when she is wearing armor. She has the same illusion going. So when you feel armor, you'd usually be surprised, but clearly something's going on with this one.
Yeah, and you guys did kind of notice that earlier in the morning you had a tiefling in your room. The tiefling dipped under the covers, and then Hera came out. So probably
Hera.
at least this group knows that is an illusion.
I'm gonna say Blitz doesn't with a passive perception of 9. As I said, that they were looking around the room for stuff.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Blitz doesn't know.
Yeah, I think Rel probably
Yeah, you can-
noticed because of being distracted.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was gonna say, like, if you were distracted, you don't have to have noticed, obviously.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't really paying attention, you don't have to have noticed. But like passive perception is that thing of you don't actively have to like look for things with a passive perception. You just notice them,
Yeah.
like in your periphery.
Mhm.
But with
Well,
Those that
still-
were rolling in the hay definitely do know, though.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I have a passive perception of 11.
yeah. So you probably didn't
Me too.
notice. Mostly just because you were intentionally hiding your eyes. You specifically were like covering your eyes because there were 2 naked people in the room.
Would I have noticed if I was just focused on the big glowing murder tattoo?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. That's
So
gonna be
3
funny.
people don't know. This is good.
It's gonna be great.
After all that, Rel's gonna finally ask for his name.
Atlas. From the, can I get the name of that circus one more time?
The Abacanazar's Traveling Carnival.
Good to meet you.
Gesundheit.
You're mine now.
Yes, Atlas from the Abacanazar Traveling Carnival. We should be having a show.
Normally, the shows take place late in the night.
This evening.
I put the spelling of that in the general chat.
Thank you.
No problem. I knew you were probably putting it in your notes.
I was.
But yeah, that's there's the spelling for it.
Perfect.
But yeah, Rel looks at Atlas and just goes, "You're mine now." Is that what I am to understand?
Yes. Yes. That
That's
is
what I heard.
exactly what she said after they finished the Fade to Black and then introductions. Then she said, "You're mine."
Awesome.
Oh my god.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Alice. You can call me Hera. I am also known as Hera Darling.
Alright, darling. Okay. And Rel.
Oh yes, Rel. Yeah. It's
Okay.
Relkia Ashmane, which she has not introduced her full name to anybody else.
It's a pleasure to know you
Happy-
both.
If you mind if I wrote that down yet?
I left my ID in my other pants.
So,
Well, for now, you can just be Atlas, darling.
Glaring daggers.
listen, there's enough of me to share.
Yeah, there's enough of Atlas to go around. Is that how this
And
works?
I am kind enough to sometimes share.
So I'm going to go get my stuff.
Rel's
Certainly.
gonna go straight from the room to go get food.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of walk out into the
Basking
bar
in her
room,
conquest.
I was gonna say Atlas is gonna put on pants first and then go get
you,
stuff.
you put your pants on. But yeah, no, you can absolutely go out and you can go out and head into like the bar room. You see the other orc, the half orc, kind of sat at the bar, fucking feast in front of her as she is
I'm doing
devouring it.
I'm doing
Barkeep,
some 300 type shit,
lots.
but if it's like
I need more energy.
breakfast food,
Yeah. The barkeep kind of looks over and goes, "You're a little exposed to the elements there, huh?" And he says this in Orcish.
Oh, she's gonna respond in Orcish with the something about she just finished a great conquest.
And he goes, "Wonderful, great conquest deserves great food. However, I do have other customers in this establishment, and I need
you're gonna
you
laugh.
and I need you to wear clothes, please."
Fine.
So defeated.
Between bites of massive amounts of food, Ricardo is gonna laugh at that.
But
You'll
the barkeep, however, will go. Though I do not mind the view.
Look at all you want.
Phenomenal. And he, but as
Wait, what is the barkeep?
the barkeep is
What do they look like?
he's kind of like he's a taller human gentleman, kind of salt and pepper hair, well built, not like he's not like jacked by any means, but he looks like he could handle himself in a fight.
Oh,
Is someone gonna fuck the barkeep?
no, not my type.
I was just making
Humans,
sure.
ugh.
Not pretty enough.
But yeah, he is just
Makes good food though.
yeah, a standard human gentleman. And
Yeah,
he is
food definitely kicks him up a few pegs, but still, it's not enough.
And I think at that, Hera will also be joining at the bar.
Yeah, it's this like long bar style like with all the cooking stuff behind it. And you kind of see he's cooking and he turns to you and goes, what would you like?
I mostly wanted to ask if you had seen anybody that we had come in with.
Yeah.
it- I was told it was a week ago.
Yes, you've been unconscious here for about a week. And essentially, you were brought in by some fellows in red robes. They kind of hid. They obscured their faces. They had black face masks on, so we didn't quite see their features. But they were in black robes with or red robes with black leather armor underneath. They looked kind of imposing. You were all unconscious, and you were kind of dragged in. We didn't have quite enough room in that room to place your dragonborn friend, but you were brought in a week ago, already unconscious. We just assumed you were partying, essentially.
Well, I certainly was, but I do not know these roped people. Did you happen to have anybody look into them?
That's kind of the point of this bar. We don't ask questions.
Ah. So this is the type of bar where people sell drugs and make assassination contract.
Less the drugs. We don't really tolerate that here. But definitely, if assassination was to happen, yeah, that would probably be planned here.
Okay. Did you happen to see where they went?
Again, no, not really. I was busy tending a full house at the time. They gave me a platinum piece, said that you guys were going to be resting here, which is like a month's stay with board included, like food and other accommodations.
Helpful.
And then left.
Well, shit out of luck learning from you then.
I mean, I told you what I know, but that's kind of what I all I can really do. And as he says this, you hear one of the doors kind of open, and an elven woman kind of walks out into the bar room, sits down at the bar, and looks at the barkeep and goes, "Barkeep, I need another bottle of wine, please." And he goes, "You've been drinking quite a lot, Miss Carter. You need maybe slow down." And she goes, "No, I am going to die this evening, so I need another bottle." And you see, kind of on her forearm, is similar mark to yours, though 2 of the bonds are missing.
Say, why is it that you think you're going to die?
Well, because I can't figure out what these 2 mean, what the rest of them mean. And she'll kind of gesture to the thing, and you notice that the I and the runic symbol for the letter Z are gone.
Ah. And there are 3 remaining?
Yeah, the knife that seems to be on fire, the 3 rings, and the screaming hand.
And do these symbols usually kill people?
And she just kind of goes, when I had the symbol of the Zentarum removed, and that would be the Z, she goes, I felt an intense burning pain, and a weird lady's voice whispered into my ear and said if I don't have the rest of them removed or reclaim the missing ones, that the mark would kill me in 10 days. Well, it's been 9.5.
Jeez. How did you get the other 2 or other one removed? If you don't, or how did you get both of them removed? If you don't mind my asking.
Well, for the eye, me and my party, who most of them have died a tragic death, one of my party members found the Eye of Vecna, and helped.
The eye itself, not just the symbol.
Yeah, the eye itself.
Wow.
And he casted a wish spell to remove the eye, and then immediately was taken over by the Eye of Vecna's power. Unfortunately, we don't know the origin of the actual eye symbol. It was not connected to the Eye of Vecna. It was a personal quest of my companions to find that, unfortunately. We found that out too late. And the Zentarum symbol, I had to assassinate a high-level member of the Zentarum, as per the order of the Azure Bond.
You seem to know a lot about the Order of the Azure Bond.
I say order as in like a command, not like an order.
And that is in reference to your tattoo?
Yeah. When the tattoo glows, a weird lady's voice plays in my head.
Fascinating.
And the barkeep kind of hands her another glass, and as she kind of raises it up and goes, hopefully you will have more success than. And as she goes to finish that sentence, you see her bond glow, and then out of the tattoo, you see her veins begin to glow blue and slowly go up her arm. And anyone who's in the bar room can see this. And as this happens, her body essentially contracts. She falls to the ground, and then she fucking explodes.
Holy shit.
Does she explode over my food?
Kind of behind you. There's a little bit of spray, but it doesn't quite hit your
I'm
food.
breathing right now.
Thank goodness.
It does not quite hit your food, no.
I think she's going to, with an appalled expression, look to the bartender and say, "Does this happen a lot?"
The barkeep is in fucking shock.
Okay, so no.
He has no idea what the fuck is going on. And he'll kind of look down and go, "She's been here for 3 months."
I think Atlas will show up with his gear now.
Followed
Just
directly.
Just walk into the
Yeah, there is a
There's a
there
puddle
is-
of body
blood
room.
next to
yeah,
Hera.
there's a room full of. The other thing is it's not regular blood. It is like this glowing azure blue, all over the floor.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Are you sure?
A minute ago.
I was talking to her. She had tattoos like ours, only she had started to remove them, and that seemed to have triggered a timeline that she could not meet.
Huh. So what's the deal with these things? Other than
That's about
apparently
as much as I
exploding.
know.
I say through mouthfuls of it. Are we gonna like explode if we can't read them?
From what I understand, at least there's a chance that you'll explode. I think it might be spurred on by trying to remove them and not doing so entirely in a quick manner. There also seems to be another consequence of having them, and it's that whoever it is that seems to have etched them on, or at least somebody with a feminine voice, is able to control us and or them, which is deeply concerning. But I think we have seen evidence of that as of this morning. We might have seen 2 instances of that, and she'll look over in the direction of the armor, like the room where we got the armor from.
Mm-hmm. So my question is, has Aurora emerged from that room?
Yes, she's cleaned herself up. She is leaving, and she is trying to find what would be an in-universe equivalent of a telephone or a telegram, please.
So it would basically be either a sending stone, but you'd need the person to have another one, or like carrier pigeon, essentially. You could ask the barkeep, or
Yeah.
um,
I guess she's approaching the barkeep and just stares at the azure gore.
yeah. So you smell this blood, and it's repulsive. Normally, when there's a lot of blood around, your body reacts very positively, but this is like it smells like poison, almost. Like if you were to drink this, it would harm you.
I think she's just going to because how Aurora is kind of small. How tall is Altea again?
Altea is 7'2".
So it's just, oh god, looking at her, it's literally just the meme of "give me uppies," isn't it?
Probably, yeah. That's how I'd see it.
She just looks up at her, tugs at her arm as a signal, "Bend down, please."
Yeah, she will kind of reach down, scoop you up, and then carry you over the blood and sit you at the bar.
Her face turns red. She's even more embarrassed. That was not what she wanted.
Rel's gonna look over at Atlas. Would you like that too?
Yes.
Same thing. Princess Carrie.
Yeah.
She just.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, you can go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say she recovers herself and says, do you have a means of long-range communication, like a pigeon or something?
Yes, we do. We have a couple of carrier pigeons that we can send letters with, or the Moonsea Post is another that are more expedient, but they pick the mail up at the end of the day.
Is one better for short range and one better for long range?
The pigeons are more in the city. The post is more the entire Moonsea.
Sorry, I'm a little lost. How far is the Umbrian Kingdom from here?
Umbria, well, it's a newly established kingdom, and it is in the Moonsea Isles, thankfully, so maybe a day's ride as the griffin flies.
Oh, I just checked. Yeah, Aurora is 5'4".
Yeah, tiny character.
Can you point me to the post office then, please?
So the post collects from here at the end of the day. So if you have anything mail-wise you want delivered, you just give it to me, and I'll give it to them at the end of the day.
How much does it cost?
Your expenses were paid for by the people who dropped you off here.
Oh, can I have some paper?
Yeah. And he'll kind of hand you a small stack and a quill and ink, and he'll kind of gesture over to a small area. There's a drawing room in there if you'd like to go and sit and write.
Yeah, she's going to go over there. If there's any of the blue blood, she is very clearly doing her best not to touch it.
Yeah, and Ultea will offer once again to just pick you up and carry you.
She stares for a moment, sighs, and accepts her fate.
Yeah, you are picked up and carried princess style, just straight through the blood. Your dragonborn companion does not give a shit.
She just asks, "Is my mom paying you extra for this?"
And she just smiles and goes, "No, this is my pleasure, my lady." And she will carry you into the drawing room and kind of pull a chair out for you and allow you to sit down.
Do I have to make a roll to try to draw the symbol on my arm?
Make a performance check for me. So it wasn't a high DC. You are able to kind of draw a rudimentary version of the symbol, and you're able to kind of write down to whoever you're sending the letter to what's going on, and you can give me the exact letter later, so I know how to respond. But you are able to write down, draw a crude version of the Azure Bond symbol. I want to say the reason that it was so low is because your drawing hand and the hand you have the Azure Bonds on are the same hand, and it's hard to see when you're drawing. Your your underarm, like your wrist area.
Oh yeah, I just figured she would sketch a little rollover look, sketch a little more.
Yeah, exactly. So you're able to do that and write out your letter, and you're able to send that later.
Yeah. If it matters at all, she seals the letter with using her signet ring as a kind of stamp.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You're able to do that. There's some wax that you can put it in. But yeah, absolutely, you're able to do that. So we kind of pan over. What is Blitz doing?
He's outside currently. He's currently has entity position. You know, like how cats and dogs are when they sit,
So,
like that.
speaking
and
of
the
entity,
mouth is. Oh yes.
you left entity unattended for a little while outside.
Oh yeah.
When you come outside, the guard are standing around entity with spears drawn.
Why do you have weapons drawn?
You see the guard one of the guards kind of look over at you and go, "What is this thing, and what is it doing in the city?
It's my companion.
And what is it doing what are you doing here?"
It's a good question. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. I woke up here.
The guard kind of looks at you and goes, "I am not satisfied with that answer.
Neither am I.
Either you answer me properly, or I'm taking you in."
I was asleep in a place called Neverwinter. I woke up here. Apparently, I was unconscious for a week. Does that satisfy you? Can you please lower the weapon?
He will not lower his weapon, but he will nod at you, and then kind of look at entity and go, "All dangerous companions have to be registered. You cannot leave this thing unattended. We are going to charge you a fine. Follow me to the courthouse. If you do not comply, you will be forced to."
I mean, he's perfectly harmless unless I tell him to attack something that's attacking me. But if this is part of the rules, then it's the logical thing to do.
Yeah, he will then nod.
I will say, if this is a rule that you have, you should really have it as a place where people can see it. I did not see this as a thing where I woke up from. I've never had problems.
We're not going to post our laws in every bar and inn. There's a list of them in the front of the city, and most people who enter our city through the proper channels are given a list of laws.
Then how did we end up here without you knowing that I had the companion?
That is a good question. We don't.
As we're walking, I take out like a piece of just like parchment. I start writing, "Not brought here by traditional means. Likely suspect that was smuggled here." And he's saying this out loud as he's writing it.
Yeah, and the guard is going to listen to this, not comment on it. But the words "we were smuggled here," probably a bad thing to say in front of a guard captain.
I mean, he's taking notes.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Oh, I'm just writing notes."
Yeah, but you are escorted to the courthouse, as is entity, where entity is led into what is essentially another cage. And you are the guard captain will turn to you and the other 3 guards that are with him and kind of look at you and go, "So you were smuggled into the city without our knowledge."
Judging by the fact that you said that you didn't know I had this with me and that I was unconscious for a week and I was located in a different city, because as this appears to not to be Neverwinter, that is my hypothesis.
And he kind of nods and looks to you and goes, "Well, I don't like doing this. I don't enjoy what's about to happen next, but you are under arrest."
Seems excessive.
Yeah, well, at that point, basically you're at spear point, and he will pull out a set of manacles and say, "You either come willingly, or you will be forced."
Did I say?
Is this happening like right outside?
No, they were.
Or no, you said that they're at the courthouse.
Yeah, they were. This was.
They wandered off.
The initial confrontation happened outside.
Yeah, the initial confrontation happened just outside. But they have been escorted to the courthouse, essentially.
Blitz
This is the
says,
standard. Come down to the station and answer some questions.
Yep.
Whoops, you're getting arrested.
Yep, exactly.
"Wisdom of 9." Doesn't know how to socialize. Just says facts.
I love it. I love it.
Did I say that I wasn't going to be compliant? I was just merely making an observation.
We're just making sure that you understand what the score is. You are coming with us. You are being put.
I understand what
manacles.
legal actions are, yes.
Yeah.
Where do I need to go?
And he puts the manacles on you, and he will lead you to a cell.
Against
I was just having
the,
a succulent dinner.
A succulent
succulent
Chinese
meal.
meal.
Yeah, Blitz just says once again, thinks it's excessive, but all right.
So you are not helping your case.
This is Democracy Manifest.
Democracy.
He's willingly like he holds his hands out. It just says as they're saying it seems excessive, but okay, and continues doing what they say.
Yeah, exactly. But see, the guard captain, who does not kind of quite get that, is taking this as you mocking him. So, like,
So he's got the confidence of a high school teacher.
yeah, exactly. That's
police
exactly
officer.
what it is.
Standard
No back talk.
And he'll kind of lead you into the cell, and he'll say, "You will await trial, and we will fetch your companions."
This is fantastic.
If you're going to put me in here, you might want these. And I reach in my pocket and I hold out my thieves' tools.
Uh,
Oh my fucking
yeah,
god.
You're gonna
no.
be legal as soon as you take my things.
Yeah, no, he absolutely will take your thieves' tools and like all your weapons.
Would you like the other things too?
No, he will search you and take your shit. Essentially, you are left with nothing but your armor.
How thorough is he in his search?
Pretty thorough. It's like a thorough pat down and like a standard search.
Mhm. He's not hiding anything. He has no reason to.
Yeah, exactly.
He will
so-
mentally know because he started noticing that anytime he says something, the lead guard just his face just seems oddly getting red, and he's like, it's probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
And just after all the pat downs, like he just thinks to himself, probably should have done that first. This is really unorganized.
I'm glad you didn't say that out loud, because he probably would have put you in a worse cell. That would have been solitary confinement kind of deal.
Detention.
Yeah. So a few minutes later, the guard kind of storm into the tavern, and you see the barkeep just kind of like put his hand on his face and go, "Gentlemen, whatever happened, it wasn't me."
Sitting here like
No, you were just
to,
compliant in it.
Atlas in my lap or something.
Yeah. The guard kind of look to the rest of you and will say, "So, your friend that had the mechanical monster has been arrested
What?
for
What'd he
apparently
do?
being smuggled in.
Probably
Within-
that fucking demon that he keeps.
Yes, for being smuggled in without registering his very dangerous-looking companion."
I knew that thing wasn't safe.
I think Hera will get up. She's probably the only one that isn't clearly one of the ones that was dragged in here, but I'm pretty sure the guards don't care who was dragged in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll head on over and she'll say, excuse me, actually, I do believe our friend is just bad at communicating. What had really happened is that we had all been abducted, and your tavern keeper here, the barkeep right there, he's compliant in it all. He's just looking the other way. Are you also looking the other way? Are you also compliant?
The guard captain
Yourself on the Rappacancer's traveling carnival.
the guard captain will look at you and like narrow his eyes, and then he will take out like a notepad and kind of go
Hold on.
and he'll kind of go so you were abducted. As he's taking your statement, like he does not.
Yes, as
His hostility seems to immediately change to concern.
yeah, she'll walk him through what she knows. It's essentially that more than just the people that she knows was brought here from another place. They've been out for like a week. There's magical influence going on that they don't quite know the origin of, and the barkeeper has seen and recognized the people who brought them all here, and have done so multiple times, and hadn't really asked any follow-up questions or pursued these people. And also, you see that blood smear on the floor over there? Yeah, someone exploded 15 minutes ago.
He looks down and he nods and he goes, "Okay," and he'll kind of look through his little notepad and he goes, "Unfortunately, Silas here has immunity. We don't know why, but the castellan of this city will not let us arrest him."
Captain of the guard does not know why.
Have you
yes.
seen
Mhm.
Abicanazar running around?
And he'll kind of smile at you and go, "I did not know that the circus was in town, but it's good to see you again, Atlas."
Absolutely. Have you seen any word of them? What do you mean they haven't been in town?
Last time we saw the Abicanazar's traveling circus, they were headed to Neverwinter.
Son of a bitch. And when was that?
That was about a week ago.
About a week ago.
God damn it.
Will's gonna play with his hair. You're not going to Neverwinter, are you?
Probably not.
Oh, thank God. It's so fucking cold there.
So
he's gonna turn to the barkeep. So I was out for a week too.
Yeah, you came in with the rest of them.
Oh,
They got you on the way out.
that.
You guys were doing your yearly giant circus for Melvant. You got blackout drunk, and then you woke up in this bar a week later.
I just like to think whoever kidnapped us is they're taking us here, and then on the way they just see a passed out Atlas, and let's take him too, because why not?
Yeah, that's easy mark.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm so mad.
I'm so happy with them for doing that.
The money is so good in Neverwinter.
You're right. It would have been. It would have been.
Oh. Okay. And is all my stuff here, or did they take some of my stuff with them in the circuit? I feel like I'm missing some stuff.
You are all your stuff's here. The only thing that's missing is the swords you used to juggle, but those belong to the circus, not you.
Yeah, there's probably a few things that belong to the circuit.
Yeah, exactly. There was a bunch of stuff that Abicanazar has you leave with the troop. Just when you're off and doing your thing. Kind of everybody has that mentality in the carnival where they're okay, well, you have to leave certain things because when we're when we have to go places or do mini shows or street performances, we can't have you guys having your circus gear without our permission, essentially.
Fight that guy.
Abicanazar is one of the most powerful wizards on the planet.
Gonna fight him.
He invented Abicanazar's Scorcher, which is essentially Scorching Ray on steroids.
Okay. Do I at least have my scimitar?
Yeah, your scimitar's on you.
Thank God.
Literally all of the stuff that should be on your in your inventory sheet is on your person now. If you went and got it out of the back.
There is. Yeah. I looked to see what a bard and an entertainer get. It's not a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. I have a liar. I can't even play a liar.
Yeah, you can. I'd say you absolutely can.
I was gonna say, like, I think you get proficiency at least in one.
I'm proficient in pan flute, flute, horn, bagpipes.
Then I would say,
AKA everything I could put in my mouth.
I would say, love that.
Yeah, he does.
I would say you could have whichever one of those you'd like instead of the lyre.
Oh, I have an instrument with me that I am proficient in.
Okay.
I just had an extra.
You can sell the lyre or give it to one of your companions.
Fantastic.
Give it to Rel as a gift.
Does my sweet little elf need some money?
I might.
But yeah, you guys kind of the guard kind of takes Hera's statement and will, look down at the lady and go, the corpse, which is basically gibbed from on the ground, and kind of go, well, with this apparent death and the disappearances lately, I guess you are correct, and I need to and I need to go and release your friend. But he does need to pay the fine for leaving an unregistered creature alone in the middle of the public.
What's the fine?
It's 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
And sir, you said that you just don't ask questions of your Castleton? Castellan?
Castellan. It's not.
And are you paid to not ask questions of him?
It's not that I don't ask questions, it's that he does not give me answers.
Is he an elected official,
yes.
or?
No, he is not an elected official. It is a dynasty, essentially. It's a dynastic rule.
There seems to be a systematic problem here, and I would like to think that you are of a mind that you would like to have a safe city, yes?
Yes, I try my best,
Then
but I cannot be everywhere at once.
I think step one would be wondering why that lady there who knew she was going to die today didn't ask you for help.
Most of the time, adventurers don't come to us, we come to them. I didn't know that lady. I've not seen anyone with that could potentially explode.
Barkeep.
The barkeep will smile and go, yes, what can I do for you?
What room was that lady staying in?
Room 501, right on the right side, just across the hall from your room.
Awesome. I'm gonna go loot it.
And no, my friends have to do the detective work, because you won't.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I didn't know that detective work needed to be done.
And we didn't know that we had to register an animal, because we weren't conscious until today.
Ooh.
Any dangerous creature that is left unattended in the public must be registered within the Hall of Justice, or they will be killed.
And do you have a time limit on this registration? Is there not a safety window, especially for newcomers who are only just now arriving, essentially?
Normally, when you are brought in through the proper channels, you are to fill out paperwork at the gate when you come in with a dangerous animal.
And while I request you of paperwork now, can we have that as opposed to a fine?
No.
And why not?
Your friend explained to me that you were smuggled in. I still need to make sure that the law is upheld. I am giving him a fine, but it is going to be a lower fine than it would have been.
But how would he know if he was smuggled in? He was unconscious.
The guard would know that he said that he hypothesizes
Yeah,
that they were smuggled
and that's
in
kind
because
of
they were unconscious and the guards didn't know.
This is the guard just not liking you.
Yep.
and he
Yeah,
just
it's a
kind
cop,
of
man. You can do whatever they want.
and he just kind of will pinch the bridge of his nose, and like he's obviously, this guy is obviously like I don't want to say someone who goes on a power trip often, but he's not used to this level of
Having a Karen.
Yeah, essentially.
I love it.
But he kind of will look to you and go, if we're quite done here, I'm going to go investigate this woman's room with your friend. And then he will walk back to the room where what is Atlas doing in this room?
Oh, Rel would have followed, obviously.
Yeah, Atlas and Rel.
Yeah.
What are y'all
Thirsty
doing?
bitch that she is.
Well, the smart thing would be investigating.
Okay, yeah.
But
What are
what
you
Atlas was
looking for?
actually doing is looking for valuables.
Okay.
That's going to be great when an officer walks in.
Roll me an investigation check.
I'll do a help action.
Yeah, so at advantage.
Thank goodness.
So roll at advantage.
Investigation, not one of my strong ones.
The 15 gold fine for the animal unjust. Stealing things? We might be caught on that.
So, as you're kind of doing this, you look into, you're looking through, and you do find a small backpack. Inside that backpack are 20 electrum coins. It's 5 electrum to a gold. You find 20 electrum coins, a dagger that looks very fancy. It's made of a blue material, and a set of elven chain, which is like elven chainmail.
Oh, hell yeah, that's going on.
And it, which is in the compendium. So if you want to drag and drop it,
Can do.
do the one from 2014, not the one from 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And you find a parchment inside her bag. That is a correspondence from a person kind of hiding out in the ruins of Mithranor. That kind of as it reads, dear my dearest Lyra, we have been reaching. We received your letter, and have been researching your tattoo. We believe that the origins of the people who brought you to who took you and branded you are in Old Flan, the slums of the city of Flan that were abandoned by the standard citizens and are infested with monsters. Should you wish to remove those brands, you should seek them out and may possibly put an end to this cult. We will see you soon. The Knights of the Blazing Sun.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and pocket that to show to the group for Officer.
Yeah, you see this rather he's short for a human. He's like 5'3". And he's wearing like this half plate armor. It's got like gold filigree. It's this beautiful steel painted white. Obviously trying to look knightly, but really he just kind of looks like a pompous douchebag. His other officers, or the two that had flanked him, are wearing just standard chain shirts and a tabard over them, and he'll look to the two and go, Biggs, Wedge, look through the room. And they will begin to investigate the way that, guards do, kind of tearing things apart.
Such perfect goon names.
Love it.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take that bag like I'm pretending it's mine.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll sleight of hand to see if you can do it just very inconspicuously.
Just glaring at the cops the whole time.
You want sleight of hand or performance?
Sleight of hand.
Sorry, that shouldn't have been an advantage. But 18 works.
Yeah, 18. And 18 is enough for him to not question it. That's definitely your bag. He does not know it's not. And he just kind of leaves it alone. And they begin to search this room. You have found the thing that was in this room that gives you the lead. So they will not find anything. You got the useful thing that was in this room.
Hell yeah.
Clue get.
We're gonna pan back over to the rest of the party. Claire, what is Aurora doing in this moment after having seen the guard come in and begin to investigate your character?
She wanted to ask Altea a question, but I forgot it out of character.
Okay.
The moment passed anyway, it's fine.
No, I understand. And if you want, we can circle back to that if you remember what it was. Just kind of, let me know. So, the officers will kind of, the officers kind of, are able to have the room kind of being searched. And what are you folks doing kind of after the guards leave?
I'm going to show everybody the piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the correspondence from again?
The Knights of the Blazing Sun.
Yeah.
Do any of us recognize that group name?
Roll...
Someone does.
History.
Does anybody know Lyra?
Didn't one of our characters actually know some of the Knights of the Blazing Sun?
Not that I know of.
I'm pretty sure one of them talked to a commander last time or something.
That was not the Blazing Sun. That was the Order of the Burning Dawn.
I always get my Knights of Burning Blazing mixed up.
Is this something that my character would have? Does it make sense for Rel to roll a history on this?
I think you would roll history at advantage.
Oh.
At -1 history coming in.
Because you're a
Ooh.
harper.
Yeah, that's basically was my question.
Well, you're
Let's
Roy Harper.
go.
So with a
Rel's a
20,
harper agent.
Rel, you would know the Order of the Blazing Sun are a order of knights that are kind of they're hedge knights. They travel from kingdom to kingdom. They are not loyal to any one kingdom, but they go around kind of righting wrongs. They're justice-oriented Knights of Bahamut.
Oh, so I'm Rel's gonna be like, oh, these are those fucking guys that always go around and they're nice, they're good. They worship that dragon. What's her name?
Here.
Anyways, they're generally stand-up folks. I think that we've worked with them a few times.
Oh yeah, you guys have definitely worked
everybody-
with them.
I think everyone here other than Atlas knows that Rel is a Harper agent.
Yeah.
You're talking about Tiamat, obviously.
No, the one with the one head.
A dragon with one head. How preposterous.
Altea will just kind of pipe up because Altea is a dragonborn. You mean my lord Bahamut?
That's the one.
seems like we have at least 2 leads, I would say.
Rel's not big on religion.
Yeah.
Well, 3 leads, let's say. We've got the Zuntarim, which I would say are only barely a lead. We've got these guys, not the Burning Dawn, the Blazing
The Knights
Fist,
of the Blazing Sun.
the Blazing Sun, and we have the Old Flan.
Yes. The Knights
I
of the
dare say
Blazing
Old Flan
Sun.
sounds like the most.
The Knights of the Blazing Sun were contacted by this woman, Lyra, which would be the lady that exploded. You can assume because it was in her bag. You kind of are able to, they essentially investigated what was going on, and kind of like they'd send agents out to kind of scout what was happening, and if they could try and stop it, if not, let the local authorities know so they can help. And the essentially they kind of said that they tracked down the cult to Old Flan, which is kind of infested with monsters at the moment.
Seems there's monsters of multiple sorts over there. I would say that's probably the most reasonable place to check first, I dare say.
During this conversation, Rel is doing her makeup.
Okay.
Just FYI, in case anybody's curious.
I was super curious, yeah.
What does
I must know.
what do the rest of you say to Hera as she kind of is speaking about leads and things?
Well, I would love to go shopping around town with the pretty boy and see if we have any of my people around here.
Okay.
Your people?
Pull her hair back to, show the Harper symbol earring that she has.
Ah. Likely. They're everywhere.
They kind of are.
Yeah, I know. She seems kind of happy and upset about that statement at the same time.
As you pull that back, I need you to tell me your AC.
Oh. Yeah, 15.
Okay. 2 seconds. The bartender shoots a crossbow bolt at you, and it goes wide.
Holy shit, for what? What happened?
What the fuck?
He attacked you because you're a Harper.
Where's initiative?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's the Harper thing.
Yep, he attacked you because you're a
Yeah,
Harper.
I would also like to roll
You're a
initiative.
narc. Yeah, everybody can roll initiative.
I like
What's
how
the Harper
he
thing?
attacks me because I'm a narc and not the one who was actually narking on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was super narky.
Uh,
Don't
I was
worry,
narking
guys,
on
I'll be
purpose.
there in an hour.
So here's the thing: the Harpers will just come in here and kill him. That's
Oh,
kind
well,
of
Well,
their
now
routine.
we're gonna
They're
do
already
that.
here.
But
Yeah.
he's so
That's the
nice.
thing.
He made me fool.
Now we're gonna do that.
He could have hit my pretty boy elf. He's going down.
Okay. Now my question is, what is Aurora? How is Aurora's reaction to this? Because Aurora, I think Aurora is the closest to him.
She would ask him, or say to him, I don't know why you're shooting him, but how about we just leave?
Or, that's her shooting at her.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, you're all right. The bartender will kind of look to Aurora and go, I don't tolerate Harpers in my bar.
Is he wearing anything made of metal?
No, he's
I
I thought
wearing
you didn't
all
ask
leather.
questions.
And she will just kind of hold her hand and says, that's fair. What if they all leave?
No,
They all leave?
nah, she's heard too much.
I have my letter back.
He will, in fact, hand you your letter back before initiative happens.
She's just gonna get underneath the table.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aurora,
right before he gets smacked by a mace.
Yeah, so let me grab the initiative tracker really quickly. and then he's going.
Does this
to
guy have like NPC stat levels?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, so we're gonna horrifically body him in one strike.
Pretty much.
He is 4 health.
Depends on the NPC.
Yeah. It definitely depends on the NPC.
Oh, I thought they all just had like 4 health.
No. So.
That'd be a commoner.
Yeah, that'd be a commoner. He doesn't have commoner stats.
Oh, well, I just have clothing on me. I'm just eating food. Well, actually, I probably finished my food by now.
Yeah, exactly.
You could probably just continue eating food.
Well, I can't if he's gonna die. Who's gonna make the food?
Right. Okay, so he is going to roll initiative also.
Sex and a fight first thing in the morning.
12.
It's Christmas.
Right.
If there was sex,
Yeah. That was a
Certainly.
thing.
I missed something.
So I'm just gonna add his turn.
That's why Rel chased you
Do
out of
this.
the room.
We're gonna do this.
Who had sex?
The group. The group had,
Huh?
Several of them.
There's several of the group several of the group had sex. But yes,
Half
so I believe up first is Rel.
Fantastic. She's gonna yell at him in orc, like you could have hit my toy, and then I'm going to cast Primal Savagery and make a magic claw attack against him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack roll.
All right, let me see if I have that.
27 will hit.
All right, and I think I just do.
He takes 8 points of acid damage. And
Oh, that was a cantrip, so that was a
bonus action.
bonus.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm just gonna really quickly, because I don't have a battle map set up for this fucking bar. I'm just gonna pull you guys over to the city battle, like generic city battle that I had set up, so that I can have you guys on like a battle map.
It's almost like you knew we would fight first.
Yeah.
I'm sure Bella's just proud we didn't attack the cops immediately.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
that was...
I verbally berated them. Does that count?
No, it does not.
I guess then I'll just make a melee attack with the Gentle Whisper as well. Actually, she's probably not holding Gentle Whisper right now. No, yeah, she grabbed it. So yeah, just make a melee attack with the Gentle Whisper.
A named weapon already?
I just wanted a name.
Yeah, you can name your own weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let me double check what that attack roll was. 20, yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. He takes 11 points total damage from your attacks. And up next is, I believe, Hera, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I am mistaken. It is Iris, your character. Oh, I need to throw you guys over. I meant to actually put you guys over here.
I'm just gonna be over here.
Okay.
'Cause I'm not there.
Yep.
Is this the person?
Is him right here.
the red hooded person with the very poisonous looking knife.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Yeah, it looks like a evildoer. So I'm gonna take out. So I have my my weapons on me.
Yep.
Evil deer.
Okay, okie dokie. And I need to measure it.
But we were all like right at the bar, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Basically been lined up in front of him.
Let me put you guys basically where you would be. So Ultea and Aurora would be here. Atlas and then you'd be here, and you'd be like here-ish. If then just imagine there's like a bar between you.
I'm gonna shout at him. You make good food, but stop trying to kill my friends over breakfast. And I'm gonna flip over the table and try to slash at him with my where are they? My two battle axes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Y'all got like ear.
Okay.
And then ooh.
You do 7 points of damage from one battle axe. You can roll another one.
Oh no, that was my was
yeah,
that the
that's a natural one. 24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for the 24. He takes another 11 points of slashing damage. He's not doing great.
I was about to
Maybe you should have thought of that.
Yeah. Are we gonna be murder hoboing people?
I don't think so. This
So you
guy
know how,
attacked
like,
you
in
first.
You know how in video games when you attack an NPC accidentally and then everybody fucking jumps on you?
That's
This is like the
Alright.
reverse of that.
That's what's happening to this guy.
I'm still flashbanged by the fact that apparently, I don't know, we're hoodlums.
I mean, no, not really. You were kidnapped. You are literally kidnapping victims.
Yeah.
I believe that is your turn. Atlas, it is your turn now. I will say you would have had to get into melee range with him, so you did hit him with a thing.
Oh, yeah, I would have as well.
Yeah, you would have had to get into melee range as well.
Oh, that's not gonna do anything terrible at all.
But yeah.
She cast fireball.
Jesus.
Don't tempt me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what could go
Atlas,
wrong?
it is your turn.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna stab this guy.
Okay.
Just casually.
We're gonna throw a dagger at him.
All right. Which dagger? You did get a brand new one that's in the from the bag.
That's true. I'm not gonna throw that though.
Okay. Why not?
Well,
What could go wrong?
you know what? Sure. What's the stats on that dagger?
You don't know yet.
Okay. Then I'm not sure what to roll, so I'm gonna use a normal dagger
Yeah,
throw.
roll a normal dagger throw. 11 will not hit his AC.
Fine.
However, when you throw the dagger, it immediately returns to your hand when you miss.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dagger of returning.
I love this thing. That's great. Then
Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm. Is that all you're doing? Is your dagger throw?
well, I don't have much else. I mean, I suppose I could cast a cantrip.
Yeah.
In that case, your establishment sucks. And you should seek a better line of work if you don't die.
Vicious mockery, I assume.
Yeah.
What's the say? Okay, DC Wisdom
14.
14. All right. I know his Wisdom modifier. That's an 18.
Damn. Well, I'm out of move, so.
Yep. Hera, it's your turn.
Hera. All right, I'm going to attack this man non-lethally, and if I hit him, I'm gonna fuck his whole day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack him with the Mace of Monster Slaying. I assume he's not a monster.
So, remind me what the
Oh.
Mace of Monster Slaying does.
I get a +3 to hit and damage against monstrosities.
Yes, you do get your +3 to hit.
Holy shit!
Wait a second.
Fuck this dude
All right.
up and fuck up the Castellan, apparently.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's actually also on my list of possible leads at this rate. So add a +3 to this. Oh, okay.
13?
10 or 13. Let's see.
Hits.
Really?
Yep.
Well then, let's do 13 damage non-lethally.
Alright, he takes 13 points of damage.
And then I'd like to smack him again with my extra attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Wow.
Jesus.
That was a
hits.
27.
That hits, roll damage.
That is 12 more damage, non-lethal.
Okay, so he is unconscious.
This? Okay. Well, this one I'm also going to add a thing to then. If that one's going to knock him out, I'm going to do this. Essentially, they make a save versus... let's see, what's my
So
proficiency
you
bonus?
knocked him
That's
unconscious.
11
He does not get a save.
Oh, excellent. Essentially, what this does is it means they're going to have horrible images and dreams while they're asleep.
Okay. So
They gain
what
no
you
benefit
see-
from resting.
What you see when you knock this man unconscious is the form of the human that you were looking at dissipates to that of a doppelganger.
Oh, what?
Oh.
And this doppelganger is going to have some fucking nightmares.
What's the doppelganger?
A doppelganger is a creature that can take the form of other people, and they are very strong, and they are very scary. When
What do they look like when they don't have skin on?
this really
Rayman.
large, like,
I'll post it.
say again?
I said I'll post it, Chick General.
So
Can we go back to the without skin part? You're telling me that he killed that guy and wore his skin?
Kinda.
Oh!
Not really. They take kind of like a sample, essentially, then they replicate it. They
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
hey, Belle.
yes.
Check Twitch.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Someone redeemed something.
A small thing that I want to mention is the 4E edition. Just look like the playable shape changer race.
Okay.
Wait, that's the
So-
4th edition?
Yeah, that's the 4E edition, the one that I
Isn't
just
that
posted.
just a changeling?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks so much just
Yeah.
like just a straight up.
Well,
So,
Whatever it
someone
is,
has
it's hot.
redeemed a random encounter. So
Who
I
does
need,
this?
I need a D100 roll from Beckoning Void. Please and thank you.
Baby.
Maybe at this point, the cops have released Blitz and he's back to the team.
Yeah, I will say that
Hmm.
that the Blitz, you are back as is.
No, let me fight a dragon on my own while I'm in
If-
jail on my gear.
Great.
That happened.
Now we're all dead together.
If we're doing another encounter, is there a reason that my screen looks like this?
Nah, that might be a bug because our screen's still the
Refresh.
same.
Yeah, refresh the page.
95. Oh, that's high. I don't like that.
Ooh, that's amazing.
Ooh.
Rel's
You know
immediately
them?
going over to Atlas and like checking him for wounds.
I'm okay.
Mostly his
I'm okay.
face.
The door opens.
Gosh, you're pretty.
Yeah,
I can't
you
have
see-
my
Yeah.
throne being damaged.
you see, like Blitz come in, entities next to him. Gotta get rid of the blessed condition on you. That's gone, and it's
Things
gone.
escalated.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
And as you guys slay this doppelganger, you kind of feel the ground rumble underneath you.
Son of a-
I may have to nerf this monster.
It's fine. We could just tell it to go to the next castle again.
Nah, that's not how purple worms work.
Who the what now?
Oh!
Amazing.
That is not how purple worms work. So I am gonna nerf this purple worm just a smidge.
Thank you.
I am also going to re-roll its health.
We also have the option to abscond.
Yeah, you can also just fucking run.
Blitz walks
Can we
in and
outrun
says,
that
"What's up?"
thing? I don't think we can outrun it.
We don't
Are
need
the
to
guards
outrun
still
purple
here?
Yeah, the
worm.
guard are still
We have
here.
to outrun the
Okay, so
slowest people
that's
behind us.
170. Yeah, you just have to outrun the people who are, still in the building, which would be the
So
guards.
actually-
That's 176 health.
Actually, I would say
Rerolling
that
d20s.
your mindset for a purple worm is already wrong. You have to be the one that's not running.
Yeah, because they hunt by sound.
Oh, it's Dune.
It's more like
Yeah, they're
tremors.
tremors.
It's more like tremors.
Oh, we're doing Dune. Oh.
No,
I mean,
it's
it is
like
a Dune thing
Tremors.
also.
We need Burt Gummer.
Surely there's a cooldown between this, right? Is our next session gonna be against Smaug?
There will be a
Wait,
cooldown
I mean,
for random encounters.
You can stack it 3 times.
Yeah, you can. You
From
can
what I
stack-
recall.
And sometimes they're not evil. Sometimes they help.
Yeah.
Well, 2 for 2 says they're not helping. My second
that
one, and we're
this
just
looks
as dead
already
as the
bad.
first time.
I mean,
Somebody else just redeemed a random encounter.
Okay, who was it?
Thank you, Rug.
Rugged sus.
Rugs, please roll me a D100.
Rugs, my love, you can do that.
We are. Oh,
I'm just saying, we gotta turn this
Oh,
around
No,
somehow.
Corklinks has redeemed a random encounter.
Phenomenal. Okay, that will be the
oh
third one.
no.
That will be the third random encounter. I need a D100 from Lynx, please.
Can't
You
wait
just roll it
till-
in the Discord because you are not in the roll 20 here.
Don't worry, everyone. The Predator and Darth Vader have also shown up to kick our asses.
Oh, hey, we got our number 3.
Okay.
Yep.
That one was Lynx.
Okay. I
Don't worry,
did.
pretty
I
boy,
did
we
say
can
I
run
do
away
need
if we
a
die.
D100 from Lynx.
Ah, my bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Auditory processing be how it is.
That is a 40.
And a 21.
And a 21. Yeah.
Links.
Please, one of
So,
these be helpful. Please.
So one of the gods shows up, and there's also a Tarrasque.
Satan
no.
himself pops in.
No. Very-
No, what up, Dark Side? Big fan. What you doing here?
Satan is a
These are lovely bells
CR35.
that we're hearing right now.
Say again?
I said these are lovely bell sounds that we're hearing.
Uh-huh.
And we just
They're all
Where
bad,
did
aren't
she
they?
go?
I really hope the guards aren't also doppelgangers with a lot of help.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, they could totally
They
be.
could absolutely be doppelgangers. Where the fuck
But,
are
like,
you?
I feel like in the mutual interest of not dying, they'd rather team up with us than,
Yeah,
I don't
than
know,
be
not
eaten by a
die.
purple
This
worm.
isn't what happened to the last Azures, right?
No, what happened to the last members of the Azure Bond was they basically just didn't do the fucking quest.
I'm starting to see why they didn't do the
Oh,
quest.
we have a person.
No offense.
Yes, you do. You have a very
Not immediately
specific
terrifying.
person.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, Rugs knows.
Oh,
Rugs knows who that is.
I have no clue
Oh,
who
wait,
that
no.
is.
Someone
This
go-
is-
yeah, I think I know who it is.
This is
Wait.
the
Big person.
That person looks familiar.
I just kind of zoomed her in, or made her big so you guys could see her. I also need to make her very small because she's a tiny bitch. This is the Knight Errant, the Paladin Belle. My OC.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Oh god.
I was
Congratulations.
about to say, I saw the hair,
Thank fuck
and
for
I'm like,
that.
wait a minute, I recognize this person.
Has God herself somehow fucked the players we're getting decided? No.
No.
Well, it sounds like the dice decided that.
Yeah, the dice did in fact decide, and then a 21. Okay, so the 21 would be the thing.
The
and
Demogorgon.
then- no,
The
but
thing.
It isn't super great for you guys.
How much worse can it get?
It can get worse. Trust me.
What is that?
Is that from Monster Hunter?
It is not. It is not from Monster Hunter.
The bugs?
Is that from Legend of Zelda?
It is not. I will give someone inspiration if they can figure out what.
Final Fantasy VI.
Not 6,
No.
but it is a Final Fantasy game.
Final
Wow.
Fantasy
I don't know.
7.
Also not
I
7.
would guess number 9.
That's the only one I know. I'm not
I
gonna
think it's
lie.
older. 4. Is it 4?
It is not older. It is newer than 9.
Shit. Is
Not.
it 14?
It is not from 14. I think.
No,
there's
look
a
at the
version-
graphics. It couldn't have been
I think
14.
there's
I
a
said
version
11.
in. No, it is not from 11. You are close. Y'all are
It's
getting
10.
close.
12. 12.
10.
It is 12.
bet
It
it's
is
10.
from Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah.
But what is it though?
Do I get the
so you
inspiration or
see-
did it expire?
You get the inspiration. So you see this massive bug-like creature crawl its way through the hole the purple worm left. It skitters up and it's got like insectoid-like wings. It's like essentially a quadrupedal like mantis insect. And it seems to be crackling with electrical energy.
Cool.
Real
Does it-
quick. Does it want to fight the purple thing?
That's what I was gonna say.
You don't know. It
I
was
really hope they wanna
following the
fight each
purple
other.
worm.
But
you
like,
guys, as you guys are kind of, this purple worm emerges from the fucking depths of the Underdark into this tavern. You see this fucking very tired, very angry halfling kick the fucking door in and kind of go, I am so tired of this bullshit. What the fuck is going on? How the fuck am I here? I was banned from the Forgotten Realms.
What do you mean
We
you're
ate
banned from the Forgotten
breakfast.
Realms?
Someone forgot something?
I think we have bigger issues here.
I'm out.
If I'm gonna be real.
I'm out.
She looks to the fucking purple worm, and she looks to the mimic queen, which is what that is.
home.
That's what that's called. That's what that big fuck.
I'm gonna Google real quick.
She's the mimic queen.
How powerful is this mimic queen?
It is a boss fight in Final Fantasy 12. It's like the second boss fight. So
What
it's
is
not
it like?
super strong. It's like a CR4 creature. So you guys could probably whoop the mimic queen's ass.
But what about the purple worm?
Purple worm is CR15.
What CR are we?
You are level
5.
5, but because of the size of the party, it's like CR7.
So we're like half.
Yeah, you're right about half. But you did
What about
just
your
get a level
paladin?
20 adventurer. So
Oh, thank God.
yeah, she's a beast. So you guys kind of see this halfling come in, look around, and go, "Oh, y'all are fucked."
Does that mean I also need to be a little bit smaller? Because I'm a gnome.
Yes, you do. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll initiative for Belle. Well, Belle, I just haven't fixed initiative for her.
Oh, I can actually. I need to roll initiative now.
Yes, you do. Entity goes on your initiative. I need to roll initiative for the purple worm. We're gonna pop the purple worm really quickly. So that's a 13. Nope. Why did that roll for you? Oh, purple worm's initiative is
clicked.
17.
Yeah, I rolled mine.
Anybody actually know how powerful a level 20 is?
Yeah.
Fucking strong.
Yeah.
Like, are we like? Can we leave the purple thing to you?
Probably.
If it helps in clarification, technically D&D like player balancing with monsters starts getting weird after like level 14.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. This is the highest level I've ever been.
Yeah, once you start getting above 15, you're pretty much like you have to throw like mega
Like a demigod.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you have to kind of worry more about scene composition and action economy than actual like hit points and stuff like that.
Yeah, it becomes more about like, hey, it's not about trying to kill everything. It's about, hey, we need to do something in like this much time or something.
Yeah.
It's less combat focused and more like, okay, we need to go do thing now.
Yeah, it's
Because
less-
Belle's about to drop 6 smites at once.
Yeah, that is exactly what's about to fucking happen.
Yippee!
So, initiative has been rolled. We're gonna start at the top of the fucking round. Purple Worm rolled really fucking bad on initiative.
That's because it's a dumb worm.
And then this is going to roll. I need to roll initiative for the Mimic Queen.
Do we have the?
Oh, did we have to
Dragonborn
re-roll initiative?
No, your initiative is the same from what it was. So the Mimic Queen is going to go after Belle.
I had to roll because I wasn't part of the last one.
Yep. Belle is going to go first. Belle's going to pop up here, and she's going to swing her motherfucking mace. I don't have her sheet made, but I do know her modifier.
This will actually be a great chance to see what a level 20 can do.
So that is a 30 to hit.
We actually get to see, like, Unchained Belle.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I have a question.
what does her weapon crit on?
Her weapon crits on 17.
I have DM
Yes. So
being the might get us in trouble that I am. Because you're here now, should you unnerf the worm?
you know, I probably should.
Yeah,
Because-
actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. This random encounter kind of derailed the session. Not gonna lie.
Sorry.
Just
But
a little
it's okay.
bit.
It's fine. That's kind of why I gave when you rolled. It was level 20 adventurer. That was what you rolled as the one of the things. As your like random encounter. That's what 40 is. So so I just threw Belle in here to kind of save you guys from the fucking purple worm. She is about to do 2d12 plus 23 damage, critical hit, for one.
Is she
That's
smiting?
41. Yeah, hold on, because I got to roll the smite, which is
She's gotta grab
level 5 smite, so that's 8d10 plus... okay, so...
Did
that's
she
also
bonus
gonna be-
action cast any of the elemental smites?
no, not yet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1.
I like to
Oh, it's
imagine
plus
the
80.
paladin just
That's
like
right.
sitting there with a calculator.
Plus
Hold on,
80.
worm. I gotta figure out how
Remember
dead
that.
you are.
Yeah, so it's 8d10, but it's at max damage because of the smite, because of the crit. So it's going to be 80 damage. It's 8d10 plus 80.
Yep.
126. So she
Okay,
swings a single time. One
Is that thing dead?
singular time. Hold on. So minus 41 to begin with, and then minus 126 damage for the second
it's dead.
strike. It's not quite dead yet, but she does have another 2 attacks.
Oh, it'll be dead.
Oh, you have more than 2 attacks?
She only
Level
attacked
20,
once.
probably.
She has
Oh!
3.
Technically, I have 4.
That was a single swing.
I was gonna say, because normally paladins, at least as far as I know,
3 at
Only
level
get
by
2
level
attacks.
20. 3 by level 20.
really?
No, look, narratively, this all makes sense. This entire
yeah,
town
it
was just doppelgangers feeding people to the giant worm underneath.
So that is
Logically.
a
It's-
19. That hits its AC by exactly. So another fucking smack
It's actually
with her mace doing 17. She's not gonna smite.
that's a real good
because-
point I didn't consider, which was could we even hit the worm?
Yeah, well, I mean it's a 19 AC.
Yeah, that's what I was worried
It
about.
was a 19 AC, so yeah, you could have hit the
Yeah,
worm.
The worms
And
that
then-
That would have been tough, though.
And then she's going to turn and bless Rel, Rokara, and Atlas.
Hashtag
What
blessed.
the fuck? Oh, I thought you said
Blast.
blast. Then I
No,
was
she's
like,
gonna
we're
bless- she's gonna
dead.
bless
Just started blasting.
the people who are the next three in the line of initiative.
For those who don't know, D4 to attacks and saves.
Yep, that was
Hell
what I
yeah.
was about to say. Didn't
Not
mean
damage,
to,
though.
Didn't mean to exit that out. Up next is the fucking Mimic Queen. So let me get the ruler really quickly. Cone.
Is there any chance you think it runs away after seeing the much bigger creature absolutely getting obliterated?
No, that's not how she
Not.
works.
Ah.
So that is gonna hit wait, no, it's 30 foot. So that's gonna
Oh,
hit
just everyone.
That's gonna hit
Is
Hera,
that me?
Rokara, Rel, Atlas, Aurora, and Altea. I need dexterity saving throws from all of you.
Oh, great.
Uh,
This isn't like one of them
Aurora passes?
disintegration
Damn it.
games, is it?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
This is an attack
That would
called
be-
Discharge.
That would be concerning if disintegrate could affect a cone of people. That would be concerning.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this is an electric attack known as Discharge. If you save,
Well, good, 'cause
you
I rolled
do
a
not
4.
take damage.
Woo.
But 3 out of the 5 of you failed.
You know what? I'd like to use my inspiration here.
Okay, go ahead.
God fucking damn it.
So that's a 7.
Like the idea that took it in the stead of Atlas.
So you take 8 points of electric damage. And that's its
Lightning.
action. Yeah,
It's
lightning
electric.
damage. And then it's going to move up and attempt to eat.
Huh?
Eat Hera. She's gonna try and swallow you whole.
You better fucking not.
I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit your AC.
Certainly not, no.
And then it will try one more time. Failing.
Also, no.
Thank
Yeah, it failed.
goodness.
Rel, you are up next.
Fantastic. All right. So who all took damage?
Die.
All right. So I'm going to cure wounds myself and then cast healing word on Hera, I believe. Yes.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
So first, my cure wounds.
Nearly up to full. Excellent.
Yeah, and then healing word.
Oh, okay. Which one was intended for me?
The number 5, the healing word,
Okay, got it. Excellent. Thank you.
because you're at range. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. So, yeah, you healing word and do that, and that is your turn. Rokara, it is now your turn to fight
What's this thing
big
called
puppet,
again?
The Mimic Queen.
Is she flying?
No, not yet.
Oh, thank God.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my I'm gonna shout, "Hey, Mimic Queen!" and I'm gonna take out my my longsword with the cold powers. I'm gonna say, "How about you bug off?" and then laugh to myself as I
Okay.
say that.
Okay.
Amazing.
I'm gonna slash at it
Okay. So
with
you
two
gotta,
hands.
You gotta move your token down to melee range.
Yeah.
I gotta put it back so you can get on right there, melee range. And then yeah, you can go ahead and attack. 24 will hit. Roll damage.
I gotta get back in here. It loads very slowly.
Understand.
This one.
Okay, so you do 16 points of damage.
Yippee!
Is that your turn?
Uh,
Or do you have an extra attack?
do I get an extra attack? Cause
You're a
I'm
fighter.
fight.
You should at level 5. You should have an extra attack.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. So you can attack again.
I will attack again.
Okay.
Oh, also I forgot because I'm using my magic weapon. I add a D4 to healing to myself and Hera, so we'll probably both be at max.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
a nat 20.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice. Go.
So that is
I get?
21 plus
Bless you.
thank
Bless
you.
you.
So 21 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 27 points of damage from that critical hit. Good job.
I also get a. Did you calculate that already? I have savage attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I do that already. All right. So I believe
That's
that is your turn. Atlas, it is your turn.
Okay, once we finish this, are we gonna rush into combat, or are we gonna have a chance to take a nap?
There probably won't be any more combat this session. No.
I would hope not.
How much? All right.
Oh, Hera, I'm gonna roll that D4 for that extra healing for you.
One more point of healing for Hera.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Let's. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still looking at all my options.
But yeah,
They're not great.
I saw the purple worm. Y'all roll level 20 adventurer, and I just want y'all to know, the other one that could have come in here is Tara Lionsborn, my fucking my were-lion fucking barbarian. She'd have rocked house.
Empire Blood. I would have loved to see her.
Go ahead, Rex. I apologize for interrupting you.
Oh no, you're not interrupting at all.
Yeah, but yeah, Tara could have been the other one that came in, but I was like, I haven't smote anything in a long fucking time, and I just need to feel powerful for a second.
I'm gonna. All right, so we're gonna see how much health this thing has left.
Okay.
Not much.
Can you guys not see the health bar? Yeah, you should.
I can see the health
You
bar,
can?
but I can't see a
It is
number.
one square.
And you know what? I don't need to know a number. I cast this as a second level spell
Okay.
once a day because I'm a broken ass moon elf.
Yep.
It is what I thought it was.
What is it?
28.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it have 28 or less health?
Yes.
It takes. All right.
Little nappy.
So we're wanting to get this now?
Sleep. Okay. Yeah. Nighty night, Mimic Queen.
It takes a night. It takes a nap.
Motherfucker. Yeah, it's knocked out. It's asleep. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right,
It's funny.
Blitz. It is your turn now.
We still killing it.
Yeah.
Alright. I will.
If I read online, doesn't the Mimic Queen have like a bunch of like treasures on it to act more human or something.
Yes, actually.
So this thing's a walking treasure pile.
Not
It
a
would be nice.
treasure pile, but yeah, it is. It is. It does have some stuff on it, and I'll kind of.
Do I
there.
see anything made out of metal on it?
You notice as you get close to it, its entire carapace is metal.
Ooh.
This is a construct.
Oh, this is Blitz is just like looking at it. There's like sparkles in his eyes. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of material to make stuff out of this.
You were saying.
I was hoping that would happen.
You were saying, Valia.
Oh, I don't want to be that person, but constructs are immune to sleep.
Oh yeah,
That's fair.
That's yeah.
You gotta
All right.
you gotta stab it real hard instead now.
That's fine. I'm still flanking.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to work anyway, so.
Well,
And then-
no, you're not, because it would have to be directly adjacent. So someone would have to be right
directly.
here.
You do that rule.
Yes.
Got it. Is this in its square, or would I have to be here? Which of these?
That's also in its square. Now you are flanking.
So I'm flanking now.
Yes, because directly adjacent
that's
from.
It's me.
Because I know that there's a couple different rules. There's some that's like if you can draw a line through most of it, but that's valid though. Thank you for specifying.
No problem.
All right, so I'm also going to I'm going to use my bonus action to have to tell entity to go on the opposite side of Hareth and attack it.
So
If I
you're
don't
right
kill
here.
it. All right. So that way it can get flanking.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack roll for you then.
Yeah, for me, this will be with good old blacksmith's hammer.
All right, roll damage because you did hit it.
Oh, I need to. Let me roll again to see if I crit. Nope. Forgot. Yeah, because I forgot advantage. I believe if I just do this.
Yep. Okay, so you smack
it would be
this
the one
thing.
on the left, I think.
You smack this thing for 10 points of damage, and its leg kind of buckles, but it is still up.
Amazing. Also, magical hammer because artificer. If that.
Yep.
Makes it
Nope.
All right. Second attack because I'm a battlesmith. I get 2 attacks.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll. That's a crit. So the way we do critical hits here, it's your rolled damage plus max.
Max extra.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Hit it really hard.
This will be +8.
Yep.
After.
All right, so that's 13 plus 8. 21 damage. You guys see this little gnome come up and fucking knock one of its legs down. And as it comes down, kind of crumpling down on one leg, the head up next to this little gnome, and he rears back and just smacks the head, and it crushes the this like laser module that was inside this construct. And it falls lifeless. On the construct itself,
Nice.
on the construct itself, you can kind of see glittering coins kind of fall from its carapace. They're electrum coins. There's about 300 of them here. And also on it is a kind of stuck into the carapace is a rapier. It
I
appears.
do want to say.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
The rapier appears to be made of a blue material, shimmers in the light. If anyone would like to take that.
If anyone
Something
needs
shimmers in the
that
light?
If anyone needs that identified, I can tell you what it is.
Yeah. Let's identify
Sorry,
it
what's,
first.
what's
So-
shimmering?
The blue
The
rapier,
rapier.
stuck inside the Mimic Queen that is now dead.
Hey, you got it.
So as I'm identifying it, I will. Who was the person who liked Entity again?
That would be
Entity's awesome.
Kara.
Ooh.
And Rakara, if everyone else also is okay with it, can you start dividing it up into things? And I snap my fingers over at Entity, and you all see Entity sit down, and its chest opens, and a fire starts going. And its mouth opens, and the smoke that's generated from it starts pouring out of its mouth. As
So
it is now in forge mode.
I will say there is no ventilation in this place, so it's just gonna fill with carbon.
Oh yeah, we're
dioxide.
inside. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the map.
Yep. Nope. You
Look,
are.
I will
consider-
take it outside.
Well, is there enough ventilation through the massive hole in the floor?
No, it would not go.
Smoke does not fall.
Yeah, smoke
Yeah.
rises.
Yeah, smoke
Oh.
rises.
But I mean, like, arson's not that crazy to put on the list. Am I right?
Not with
The
the
guard
guard in the thing, who are definitely cowering from the fucking purple worm and the weird ass halfling. Like she's just
Can we
kind
just
of
say the sleep worked on them instead?
Yeah, the sleep put the guard to sleep. But yeah, the
There you go.
I'd like to start looting the guard.
okay, that's fine.
There you go.
They have
It's just their coinage.
okay. They have about 20 gold among them, like combined among them.
Among us?
The rapier itself, as you cast Identify, is
I will ritual cast it so I don't use the slot.
it's a +1 mithril rapier.
Was
Very
that
high quality metal. This is mithril. Mithril is very pricey and very highly sought after. It is lighter than steel and twice as powerful. If I remember my lore correctly. How mithril works.
It's like light as a feather.
Yes.
Uh,
Barely feels like anything, but it's as strong as steel, if not more.
oh yeah.
I say holding it out.
So
someone-
if anyone would like this +1 mithril rapier, a weapon that is really good for bards.
I was gonna say that would look really pretty in your hands.
Well, if no one else is gonna.
Also, you
Oh.
said
It
300
doesn't-
weapons?
Yep.
If we want to divide it evenly against all of us, everyone would get 50. Not including the Dragonborn. If we do, I can calculate that. If we'd rather.
The
Yeah, we
halfling
should.
will kind of stroll over and kind of look at you guys and go, "What the hell just happened? And why is there a purple worm in the middle of this city?"
And a doppelganger, and whatever that is.
And you apparently.
Yeah, I've been. Yep.
Welcome. No one knows what's going on. We all woke up about 4 hours ago, if that.
Oh, and we can explode, maybe.
Harry's going to pick up the unconscious doppelganger that is having the worst nightmares.
Yeah, it's very much not doing well.
Oh yeah, can we just kill that?
I mean,
We
we
might need to
can,
play.
but
Question it, maybe?
Quick question.
it might
just
be
so I can
best
do-
to. Well, yeah,
Just-
questioning
Find out if there's more.
is a good
Yeah.
idea. I would suggest at least, well, perhaps we could also turn it in so that we have like a cell to put it in, and then we can ask the questions as opposed to doing it in some room.
Yeah, because the one who had immunity from the guards from a large, high-ranking magistrate definitely isn't going to get snuck out, especially. With
Well,
things
clearly
that
it's not
are
him. It's a doppelganger.
Mhm.
Solid point.
But what if the doppelganger is the
Yeah.
one who got the immunity?
Yeah.
'Cause then that would be hilarious, and we'd have to kill the guards.
Or we could just kill the doppelganger.
If you'll
and
recall, the guards did not know why this bartender got immunity from the law.
Exactly.
Mm.
The guard was just a little bit of a dick.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that's the case, then they have no reason to say like this doppelganger has immunity, because for all they know, this isn't the bartender.
Well, there's probably doppelganger guards, and they're going to spring this one, give it some other skin, and it's going to turn into somebody else. Then we'll not know who it is that's trying to hunt us. Safer to just kill it.
I
We
think,
could kill it after we ask the questions.
yeah, we should tie it up first.
We
and
should
then can-
interrogate it.
Before we go on, I have a quick inventory management thing. Did we want to include the Silver Dragonborn for the Electrum?
No, the Silver Dragonborn is not paid
No?
by you guys.
Then everyone
they
can
get a
have
stipend.
50 Electrum.
What about you? What about the paladin who just one-shot the
Yeah.
worm?
She's fucking loaded. She doesn't need your
Did
money.
you see
You
what
don't-
she just did? She
you
doesn't
don't-
need our help.
You don't happen to know a quick way to interrogate a doppelganger, do you?
I raise my hand.
Yes, what's up?
Blitz was trying to tell us how much of what we got. I didn't hear him at all.
50 Electrum each. 50
Is that
each,
gold?
and then-
Electrum.
No, Electrum.
Electrum.
And if no one has any questions, he will start smelting the entire Mimic Queen using Entity as a forge to smelt it
So
into
to
units.
smelt this entire Mimic Queen would take 3 weeks.
Well, you can still just take
I'm
a
gonna
little
start-
bit.
I'm gonna start smelting as much as I can while everyone's doing everything else. That's what Blitz is
Okay.
doing for the rest of us.
Okay.
He's just tunnel visioned, and then you
Are
let me know
Electrum
when-
pieces EP?
Yes.
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 Where do they fall between gold and silver?
It's 5 gold to 5 Electrum to a gold, and it's 10 silver to a gold.
So they're 2 silver.
Yes,
Ah.
they're worth 2 silver.
Yeah.
It's a $2 bill.
Well, I mean, if we're here and everything is going the way it does, can I search the rest of the bar for anything else to loot?
Are there any,
Uh,
are there any
yeah.
other patrons?
So what I will say is no, there are not any.
I imagine they cleared out.
Yeah, they when the purple worm and the fucking mimic queen came up out of the floor, anybody that was in this building fucking scattered. Except for you crazies. And this halfling bitch.
Who's so done with this cosmic intervention bullshit?
So you guys kind of did. So I have a question, really quickly. Who was it that asked Belle, what if there was a quick way to interrogate a doppelganger?
Atlas.
Atlas will Belle will kind of look at Atlas and go, easy way to get a doppelganger to tell the truth is to place iron on its skin, but it is technically akin to torture.
I mean, it is currently having torturous nightmares for the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
And it tried to kill
to
us.
shoot my toy.
Okay.
I have spare iron if you
Interesting.
need it.
It's the first time he's heard you say that in common.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, what?
Interesting. So, essentially, what I would do if I were you folks, another easy way to get a doppelganger to talk is if, and she'll kind of gesture to the holy looking ones, that would be Aurora, and go, if that one may have the spell Zone of Truth, that might help.
You wouldn't happen to.
I do, but my work here is done.
All right.
I can't exactly do too much for you folks. However, I can eradicate a purple worm, because that is
Appreciate that.
dangerous
Thank you.
to be around.
Appreciate the help, stranger.
No
Yeah,
problem.
thank you.
Do you have one of these tattoos?
And she kind of looks at it and goes, "Not for a very long time."
Okay, cool.
How did
That's
you
not
stop
perfect
from
at all.
exploding?
I had them removed.
Obvi.
I feel like if we push any further, she's just gonna vanish.
And on cue.
As you say
Yeah,
that.
as you say that, her
Gloricus.
the gold on the like red of her armor begins to glow, and she goes, "I am needed elsewhere." As Hera blows her a kiss, she'll wink and then disappear through a gate spell. That
Come back
closes
soon, darling.
behind her.
Atlas has genre.
Come back soon,
awareness.
darling.
Wait, what I
Sorry,
hear?
did you say genre awareness? What?
Genre awareness.
Oh.
But yeah, so you guys are able to kind of get this doppelganger, and you're in an empty bar. The guards are done with this shit. So they also dip. The guards are once they wake up, they're gone.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sad.
would it be safe to say that we have a bunch of booze here and essentially a free building to camp out in for a while?
Rooms are already paid for.
Probably not, because the guards will
Because they're
eventually
definitely
come
gonna
back.
come back.
Yeah, the guards will eventually come back. Some of they're right now. The guard captain is pissed. He saw the
Yeah.
doppelganger. He saw the doppelganger change because y'all knocked it the fuck out before he could help. And he was like, "Nope, that motherfucker. I'm going to go talk to the castellan."
Oh, we need to hurry it up and then.
Yeah, we might need to save that.
Question.
Yes,
Fuck
answer.
up.
Does he still have that platinum piece on him?
Oh, that's so. You're
yeah.
so right. You're so
It's
right.
not on him. He put it in like a drawer behind the bar. But yeah, there is a
Aurora would
platinum
like to
piece.
open the drawer.
Inside the
That's
drawer.
for that question.
Inside the drawer are 5 platinum pieces,
Hell yeah.
Oh, 50 gold.
and then a set of ruby red coins. Give me 1 second, and I will show you what they look like.
Hey?
I don't like the sound of that.
Nah, what are you talking about?
I
Money
like
that
the
comes in
red
pure
coin.
red. That can't be
Oh.
Say
evil.
ruby red. That makes me think it's a gem, but now I'm like, wait a minute. I think I know what this is now.
Give me 1 second, and I will get you a picture of this coin.
Will this be in the Discord or in the?
In the Discord.
thing?
It will be in the Discord.
Alright.
So
Since there's like 6 of us, y'all can have the platinum
So-
pieces, and I'll take the red coins.
this is what the red coins look like. They are solid red, but they look like this. And this is known as, well, actually, you know what? I want all of you to roll religion who care about what this is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Rel would not.
Oh.
It's a metal that I don't know, of course.
It's
Let me
money,
check
maybe.
something.
Can I have my ward give me a hand on trying
Yeah,
to
you can
discern
do
what
this
is?
advantage. You can do this at advantage. 'Cause...
Would this be considered a magic item at all?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I rolled a nat
No?
20.
Okay.
So,
Let me see. Where's my?
so
religion?
far, Iris
Dang.
and so only Rukara and Atlas know what this is. This is what's known as a harlot's coin. The harlot's
Oh, it's not?
coins were coins that were supposedly blessed by the demon prince Gradst when he was
Who?
when he held possession of the goddess, the minor deity Joaquin, goddess of coin and commerce.
Not Joaquin Phoenix.
Joker?
But so Gradst supposedly put some of his demonic essence into these coins, and they are worth a fucking ton in the hells.
In
Oh,
the
good.
what?
In
In
the
the
nine
hell?
hells. Yep, in the 9
So
hells.
we found demonic king coins.
Yes. Well, not king.
Oh,
He's a
that's-
prince.
But he's real powerful.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Gradst is a fucking monster.
Oh, this is session 1. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and that's with the other money. Oh, can I look around to see if there's anything else that the doppelganger might have left? Like any.
So there's like kitchen supplies, there's food, there's like knives and shit. Basic stuff you'd find in an inn. He was kind of maintaining the cover of this. What was the barkeep originally?
Something
if
for something
anyone
more damning,
else-
like a note that said "Stab the adventurers."
Yeah, no. He shot you because he shot at you because Rel is a harper. That is literally why he shot at you. And the doppelgangers very famously have beef with the Harpers.
I have another question.
Well,
What is your other question?
Could we put the coins inside of the furnace dog and make a real cool weapon out of them?
No.
Technically, yeah.
If you
damn it.
if you put the Harlot's coin in fire, it will summon the one who made them.
But like, consider that might be real cool later on.
Yeah.
If
on
you
the
have
other
to
hand,
deal with
that's a
it.
really cool way
You
to
have a
summon
free
a demon.
speed dial.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to summon
If shit ever
really
goes
powerful
south.
demon.
While we're doing like loot Divian, I'm probably just gonna hop off because I'm quite tired.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming this is kind of like the
Yeah, this is
tail
where
end,
this
unless
is where
we're
we'll wrap up.
Mhm.
okay. I don't mean to be jumping the gun on that
No,
one.
it is late.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's pretty late.
Yeah.
Um,
I did want to say also that Harrow will give Atlas the dagger from earlier on because I know that you were interested in it.
Oh, thank you.
if you would like to get
Of
the
course.
2 daggers also identified, you probably can.
Mhm.
The
Ritual casting.
one of them is a dagger of returning. The other one is a Frostbrand dagger.
Mm.
Hell yeah!
So
Alrighty.
you get a D4 cold on the Frostbrand, and then the dagger of returning just returns to your hand when you chuck it.
And Rel's
Cool.
gonna
I'll see some.
get the platinum coin that she got and slip it into Atlas's pocket and give his butt a little pat.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Huffy, if you need to hop off, you absolutely can. I love you. Thank you.
Yeah,
for being
I'll
here.
see.
It was lovely playing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll see you, some of you tomorrow. Have a good one. Or technically later tonight. The other way around, though.
Good night.
All right.
Night.
Goodbye.
But yeah, so this is where we'll wrap up session. Thank you all for playing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for
Yeah,
My
what's
last question was just going to be if I could find somebody somewhere else to deliver the note.
up? You can so there is technically a postal office. It's the same people that were gonna deliver it. They will show up here later tonight if you just want to hand them the note. Because
Yeah,
they are
she just wants to hand off the note.
the Moonsea Post. That's what they do.
It's
It's
the
like the
giant-
Pony Express, essentially.
Is there? Can I pay to have it expedited at all?
So they do Griffin flight. It's the quickest way to get places in the Moonsea. Because their Griffins are the only thing that can really outrun dragons in this area, and dragon flights are super common. So that's kind of the fastest you're gonna get.
Does it cost extra?
No, that's just kind of how
Okay.
they deliver shit.
Ah,
Like a
Um,
one plot, and all of a sudden you want to pay for expedited.
It's I mean, that's wonderful. Like I encourage people to spend their gold because I know certain people hoard that shit.
I don't know what
Um,
you're talking about.
Me. I'm gonna hoard it.
But yeah, thank you guys for playing. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Next session, I will be putting the random encounters as not available.
Mhm.
Good
My
call.
goodness.
I will have a couple questions once we wrap up, just like
Yeah.
inventory stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
off
you
to sleep.
everybody for playing. You folks have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Rugs. You have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. Remember everybody who's watching on in YouTube land, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As we wrap up, I just want to say, fuck you, Dave. Bye,
Fuck you,
everybody.
Dave. Bye.